I still need to work on that, but I should be streaming now, hopefully. Hopefully it works out. Hey there, Ricky, how you doing? How loud is this? Hey there, Panda, how you doing? Let me actually move this tablet. Now, I'm gonna try some new music. I want to see if it has any copyright issues. But yeah, Sword Art Online is out, and then I was staring at the update, and I gotta say, it's spoiling the shit out of us again. Cause if you guys don't know, let me pull it up on the screen. They're giving out, I think it's a free 13-star unit set for the light stream. Yeah, it's a 13-star unit set for light stream, which is good right off the bat. And then it's a fucking ice stone. If you do 10 primordial glare runs. They're giving out another free light weaver. So most likely I'll make a separate video just emphasizing on the promotions that they're doing and how you would want to maybe start playing the Japanese PSO2, or if you're already on the Japanese PSO2, just play it. Yeah, they're giving out one from the mission pass, and then the other one is from this thing. So yeah. And hey there, King, how you doing? Morning to you too. It is morning on my end. But yeah, I'm like, holy shit. So now I had to keep tab on this Primordial run. There was, what's today? The 16th? 16th, I missed one at 6 a.m. I need to catch another one. Oh fuck, I had to catch these ones tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming a good... Yeah, I'll be streaming on Thursday again. I'm not gonna stream that early though, at 5 a.m. I will most likely try to start the stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or EDT. And then Saturday, they gonna have a good chunk of them. I do need to do Utterly Profound, just so I can get that certain tier mission out of the way. So yeah, it's kind of broken that they're giving out another, what is it? A fucking Lightweaver. But this, I can't really complain because I was planning to make a couple more Ayers. Alright, my only question is, what is this Ayer weapon? Or what slot is it at? Then I'll use that to my advantage. I should have enough grain crystals to upgrade the Ayers into Lightweavers. And then they're also doing a level up quest. Now, depending on... Actually, can I try that? I want to see if I can figure out when the rotation is set in stone. I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be a world engulfed in shadows. I might... Not 100% sure yet, but I might see if people are willing to power level with this. I'll be hosting it if possible, or just like go to a certain block and just have it open and wait for you guys to join in. Especially if you want to maybe start playing the Japanese PSO2. Oh, there's only 5 of them, huh? Yeah, A World Engulfed in Shadow and the Pipe of Disharmony are the big 2. Actually, no. That's gonna kick in soon. Shit. That's gonna be today. Huh. I might bring that up. Now go away, say, Aya's slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The Aya wait, no. The Aya is pretty much the downgraded version. It's only gonna give 1, 2, 3, and... Oh, that's what fell down. I was like, huh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Eventually, they'll get 5 if you upgrade that Aya to the Lightweaver. Anyway, it's enough of me dancing around. Let me go to it. Oh shit. Okay, cutscene. I was not expecting that. Fuck, it's not in English. That's the problem. They didn't translate it yet, so I might avoid this particular content, or I could try to guess out of my ass of what they're trying to say. I guess we're just talking to fellow ARCs, and then Matoi brings me up. Hi there, Matoi. I still haven't done the story, but I'll get to it eventually. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm just getting out of my head. Yeah, I'm understanding what you're saying. I don't know what she's saying. And then here's Asuna. Actually, you can't even hear the audio because the voice volume that I have is pretty low. I'm just gonna pretend I know what they're saying, but in all honesty, I don't. Don't expect me to translate this, because I cannot translate it. If I could hear the voice, that should hint at it as well, but once again, volume for the voices are low. I might need to toy around with that. Oh, I could barely hear them. Hold up. I need... Oh, where's my mouse? I can't even move it on the other window. I'm stuck. Shit. You think? Hopefully. Actually, no, that's gonna be annoying if I had to do that. I had to go to the shop. Especially if I want to start working on the weeklies. It's gonna be annoying that each one of my characters will have to talk to them. Although, I can always do that and just skip the scene. Wait, what choice did I do? I did not... Oh, God. Okay, I most likely said my name there. My name is Zillion. That I can understand. Climax says, oh wow, cutscene with them. Yes, and now here's Kirita. Hey there. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna skip this. Oh god, wait, what? Skipping it. I can't. I can't sit through this without understanding. Oh, now they're bringing up NPCs and stuff. Yeah, no, we're skipping over this because I can't read it. Hopefully to get the translations for it, and hopefully I get to see the cutscene again. Where's Asuna? Where's your waifu? Oh, okay, so apparently... Oh wow, that gives everything. Is this a one-time? I don't think this is a one-time. I think you can get multiple copies of these. Alright, I'm gonna just pick it up just in case. Yeah, so you can get a light, you can get another stone from this thing, you can get another stone from the event that's going on, and there's a level up one too. Oh shit, that looks cool. That looks cool, Jesus. That should be a camo, I think. Rika says it gives 2 times hair, so it's unlocked on your entire account. Oh wow, that is nice. What is this, a backpack? That's a bear. Backpack bear. Bear backpack. Then you got this hairstyle. What's the previous one? Now I'm just looking through this battle pass. I'll unlock it in a bit. Ooh, I like that hairstyle too. Oh wow, I like both of them. I could work with this one. Anyways, with the Aya weapon, they do not have the S5 yet. You have to upgrade it to the Lightweaver to get that S5. So over here you can see the Aya 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the Lightweaver, once you upgrade it, it gives you 5. Now when it comes to doing this, depending on if you already have an Aya weapon, you are going to get a free one from the event. But if you do need to physically make one, then you will have to trade in these items. I advise you not to make multiple copies of this, because there's grind caps that you could buy or try to farm for, which allows you to get it to plus 35. So you just need one of these, you just need to trade these materials. If you've been doing and spamming divide quests, you can get most of these things. Plamia's just desynth a good chunk of 14-star weapons. Well, specifically for this sword, you need to desynth melee weapons. Now the hard part is trying to get from the Aya to the Lightweaver, because guess what? You need 50 diehards, which means you need to desynth roughly around 50 15-star weapons. The green crystal's not a huge issue. Once again, if you've been farming, you can get them. And then the Primordial Darkness Demos is from the Primordial Emergency Quest and several other quests such as the Ultimate Quest Saddam Death Run. You can get those stones. I think I should have enough materials to try to get both Lightweavers. Let me see. So I'm close to 100. I just need to desynth a couple 15 stars. I do have 15 stars sitting in my storage. I need to look into that. The grains are important. I have like 22 of them. Demos, yeah, I have too many of those. So I should be set with the upgrades. I just need to get the weapons and then hopefully try to get it to an 8 slot. Now the problem is, in terms of the augments that and affixes that I want on those Lightweavers, I'm not sure what I want to put on them now, because there's 3 of them, and technically the light weaver that I made over here, there's no point in having these certain affixes that I have on it. Well, it's kind of good to keep it as it is, in all honesty, because if I really want to swap around with this, actually no, I have it on in my inventory. Because yeah, this one, in terms of the augments and affixes, I actually put Guardian Soul Absolute Effector, which is an all-rounder that gives me all these stats. Now, what I could do with the other two is just specialize them in something and then use this. If I really want to toy around with some other weapons, I can just have this katana go to those different weapons. Goody says, Diode was pretty cheap on Player Shop. Don't know now with 2 eye stones coming. I can check that right now. But hey there, Kitty, how you doing? Yeah, it's not that bad. You could technically buy them. That's a lot. If I wanted to get 100... But yeah, it's rough around 10 mil if I bought it at the lowest price. I would rather farm for it. And when I plan to farm for it, I would go over here and do the extreme quest that allows you to get returners, especially if you need to get returners or if you want to try to make a profit off of them, then you would want to do this, because these extreme quests, they guarantee a 15-star drop and a 13-star drop if RNG is on your side. Okay, so it was only 10k before. What is that? Yeah, so if it was 10k earlier, they increased that by 90k. And that, you know, if you stack that kind of hurts. Yeah, pretty much, Ricky. If you guys aren't familiar with the extreme quest, then you might want to run that quest. Alright, this character already did that, and just to make sure with the XP boost... Wait, what the fuck? Where is it? Alright, so hold up. Now I need to look into this a bit more. Where is that? Is it over here? Level up quests. All level up quests will be boosted during this period. December 6th. By level up quests, are they referring to recommended quests? Oh, I do need to say this. Make sure that if you're playing on the Japanese PSO2, copy and paste this, and then say it in the chat, and then you get the 100% rare drop rate boost extra. Apparently, if we retweet as well, we'll get these items. If we hit 15,000 retweets, we get a bonus key, Tokyo Rainbow, and a 16-bed one. What outfit am I wearing, RS? I am wearing the Virgin Killing Sweater. It should be named something else. I'll pull it up in a bit. So yeah, I need to figure out that level up thing. Is it this thing? Yeah, damn. I kind of wish it wasn't for just a level up. So, it's named Backlist Knit F Snow. Oh wait, I said RS, but no, it's RA, my bad. Damn, wait, that kind of sucks if it's just for level up. I'll wait till the refresh, I guess, to see if it does kick in, but if it's just this thing, this sucks. Cause wait, what the hell is that? Oh, I can always replay this. Alright, that's good. I might need to do that later. Parrot says we got 2 iStones. Yeah, I was talking about that at the beginning of the stream. If you guys want to view the information, you can look in the description. I'll make a video emphasizing on the fact that we got another lightstone you could aim for. Meow. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to look at the tier missions to figure out what I need to do. So I had to kill demons, I had to kill dragonkins, natives, I had 50 infected enemies. It sounds like I could do that 3 divides if I want to. I should. Yeah, right now I should try to speed the feature quest. Did I actually complete those? Oh, Hey there, Paolo. How you doing? Parasite's best update. Yeah. In all honesty, this also hints at my little speculation, which is NGS is most likely coming in a few months. Now, we are getting the beta for the Japanese PS2, and you can view that information in the description as well. So, that means Japanese PS2 is just going to start releasing a good chunk of endgame stuff. And that means it shouldn't be as hard to get into it and also get some of these free goodies. The problem is though, with the promotional event going on in terms of the... What is it? With this thing over here, you do need... Well, you can easily get 13-star unit set, or the 13-star livestream unit set. This does not require you to be at a high level. You can pretty much sign up in the Japanese PS2, do these featured quest runs, make sure you do up to 7, and then you got a free 13-star unit set. I don't know how good these are. I will most likely get... what is it? I might be able to get 2 of these, and I'll be able to display that later. This one, though, might be a bit difficult in terms of getting this iStone. Now, these 10, I don't think they count difficulty. So pretty much you can get all the mats you need to try to do an upgrade for the Lightweaver. And you can easily get a 15-star Ire, which is pretty much higher than the Atlas EX. But that iStone, yeah, it's very specific. So you have to do it on ultra hard. And that will take a while to get to like level 85? I think 85 is, or is it 80? That's the minimum requirement. But that will take a bit of time. However, when the time hits, for me, 10 EDT, it will refresh and then World Engulfed in Shadows will appear. And that has a 400% boost going on. Let me read what Kitty's... Oh, hey there, Glaze, how you doing? Glaze says, Global has Mothership as 4th recommended too. I'm guessing that Global is in sync with the Japanese in certain aspects. Parafrost says, Dyers should still be cheap since they drop like candy in Divide Quest. Parafrost, you might want to start doing the... If you're ready and you got decent equipment, you may want to do the Extreme Quest because they have a good rate of 15 stars dropping left and right. It's still RNG. It's not 100% guaranteed that you get a 15 star every time you run it. But it's something to farm for, especially in terms of augments and affixes. Because they do drop returners and crack abilities and doom breaks, modulators. They also drop Ligards, but those new abilities you can't really toy around with just yet. Wait, hold up. What are my pals talking about? There's a new gun slash that has an SAF for an ether factor. Apparently, I think you can get that from the titles, but right now the titles are disabled due to an error of some sort. Oh, you can also get the rainbow intent from the X2 as well. Good to note. And then Kitty says, Sega Sammy president mentioned something about spring 2021 for Yeah, so I kind of predicted that as well, especially with how they're doing things. If they're doing a beta in January and February, that means the game is halfway through its development, and that means it's coming soon. Now, I have no clue when Global's gonna get their beta release. They might get it once again, maybe halfway into episode 6 or at the end of episode 6. And that might be a bit later, maybe in February or March for them. Or maybe even a bit later, but I'm clueless on that aspect. Lightstream units are pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing that to trying to get the S8 Skydance from there. Good luck on that. And then Ricky says you can get... Okay, I already read that part. Oh god, I hate these. Now, I remember this particular quest. What is this quest name? Chaotic Silence? This was like... I think an OG. An OG limited quest that I remember spamming in episode 2. And that's how I power leveled most of my characters back then. It's just that it was also during a certain time when Mr. Okay, some of my pals will talk about something. Man, this quest. This was like one of the good quests too you would want to spam because it dropped Miser Soul. Back then, Miser Soul was very costly. People like that are attacking that PP. I do have an eye weapon sitting in my storage, and I can upgrade that to the Light Weaver, then try to get that to become something else. I am planning to make a rifle Light Weaver. Oh, since you guys are trying to get the Ice Stone as well, what weapon type are you going for with the additional stones? Are you going for rifle, gun slash? Now Go Boy says, for me, Ocean of Death was where I leveled up on my characters back in episode 2. What? Which one was that? Oh yeah, I remember that quest. Ah, shit. Did I spam that a lot? I don't remember. I know I remember running the quest. I don't remember if I spammed it heavily. The one I know that I did, and I helped out a good chunk of players every now and then, but it was because of me trying to farm for fixes and augments. It was the Night Gear one. The Night Gear one was a bit special. Because it was dropping Veculum, and surprisingly back then in episode... Or was it in episode 3? No, it was in episode 2. Veculum was kind of expensive, and then... It was also Spirited 3, but these Spirited 3 were dropping at 7 slots and 8 slots, and people were buying them for like $1 mil. And even though $1 mil might not be a lot nowadays, in the past it was good money because that means you can get more things. Except I was fucking Mr. Krabs and I hoarded my Meseta instead of doing investments and getting rid of it and buying all these old OGs, accessories, and outfits. Hey there, sis. Banshee's like, going for Crass Knuckles for fun. Man, I really need to get back into Fighter. I really need to get back into Fighter and tour around with, like, Knuckles again. I had a lot of fun back then in episode 3 with those Knuckles. Except I wasn't a pro at dodging and invading with them. I remember, like, you and Jake were, like, good with the fighters. I think Jake was the one that was doing Knuckles. Or did you two both do Knuckles? I think Ricky says probably going for a rod for my Phantom. Good weapon. More damage. And then Parafrost is probably a rifle and rod since I have DB already. Just note that once again, with the Light Weaver, you can weapon change it. So you could have one of those Light Weavers be an all-rounder in terms of its augments and affixes, and then just swap to and fro. But at least 2 of these weapons now can be permanent with very niche and specific augments and affixes. And then Parafrost says, but I have a Steel Rod, so maybe Wand or Talus. Yeah, I want to go for, well, I kind of regret making my Steel Wand. It's not bad. It has a good chunk of damage off of it, and the abilities and augments I put are okay. It's just that there's another wand that caught my attention that I may want to use a bit more than the Steel one. And in all honesty, I barely... The only reason why I use the wand is just to kind of breeze through things. So I wish that I can change my Steel to a different weapon. And then I also started working on this thing over here. I got this to drop through Pomodio, which pissed me off. Because that means the thing that I made is, you know, I made it, but technically I got a recent drop for that. And that means I could have saved most of those materials I used to make this carbon Puros one for something else. Now, I don't know if I want to upgrade. I highly doubt I'll upgrade this because it does eat up a good amount of materials from Divide, and I don't spam that as much unless someone asks me to tag along, or if I just need to do it because I need to do some other thing. Or if I'm just bored and I have nothing else to do. Oh, the Costa Ares Point mission. I think that was in episode 3 then. I think I ran that quest, but I just don't remember how many times. I know that this one was... Well, I remember Chaotic Silence just because of the incident that happened along with it. They do need to... I wish they upgrade these things, but I don't know if the developers are going to backtrack for PSO2 and rework these, especially if an NGS is around the corner. They'll most likely be busy with tampering and fixing, fine-tuning NGS. Oh shit, it's already 10. Now, here's a good question. Well, if I'm doing a feature quest from the previous day, will it be able to give me a box though, even though it's a new day? I never experimented with that, so we shall see if I actually get the box. Fetchy says, tell me about it. Tell me about it, sis. The moment I got the rifle and bow done, Pomodio dropped rifle and bow for me. Yeah, RNG. Let me just say this. There was a moment... I will eventually make a video talk about it, most likely when NGS is around the corner and it is released. Back in episode 2 for the Japanese PSO2, there was a certain little thing that, 1, divided a lot of the Japanese and English speaking players, 2, made a bit of the Japanese players pissed off with the English players, 3, it region locked Japanese PSO2, and 4, you needed a VPN to get into PSO2 during that time. That's my hint. If anyone is an OG, you'll understand what I'm referring to. You will get box, alright. Billy says, yeah, you get the box as long as you are mid-quest. Gotcha, gotcha. That was atrocious. I hated that. And it just ruined one of the blocks that I was in. Granted that there was already some issues going on in the particular team that was running the certain block. I don't remember if one of the guys from that block is still in Ark's fleet. He should be a mod. Let me check. Nah, I'm not gonna bring up Discord. I closed out of Discord. Yeah, that I was there during that time. It was not pretty. And this was the limited quest that was released during that time as well. They extended it greatly because of that incident. Wait, where's this caterpillar? I didn't realize it's a caterpillar. Where the fuck are you? Is it down there? Oi. Where's the caterpillar? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, there might be some articles about it. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because if someone was able to reopen that duplication glitch that kicked in the past, I'm a bit worried if I mentioned that certain incident that had happened. Oh, okay, so I get the box. And right now it's what, loser? Loser's running in the background. And I got a photon boost. Oh, what the fuck? I don't need a photon booster. Alright, so let me actually run through these feature quests. I am curious to what I get in terms of augments and affixes from the event. Actually, did they get rid of that boosted link? I think they got rid of that boost link too. So there's no point for me trying to do the loser quest. Yeah, I don't see that boost link. Sad face. Need to get more friend points out. I kind of wish I could spend my fun points somewhere else. I have too many fun points. Too many. Too many. I would actually give them away if anyone needs them, but no, I can't. Sad. I think I got a lot of X cubes too, just sitting in my storage. I do have enough inventory space. I'll start fishing and mining. So yeah, for the weapons on my end, in terms of making him into a light weaver, I'm gonna make a rifle. The third one, it's up in the air. I'm debating on what I can do with that third one. Yeah, I'm thinking... Shit, what would I want for the third one? Let me think. Well, I might make one a gun slash. Just cause I want to give... Or I want to actually see if I can do a shit ton of damage with Fluster. Yeah, I still need Ricky to teach me. Yeah, I might end up making a gun slash. I just need to figure out what augments to put on a gun slash. And then I also... Well, sword, I don't mind leaving it with, like, an Atlas EX form. I might make an Iron sword. Just because it's a bit higher. And it gives a bit more with the potential compared to the Atlas EX. Kitty says, Solo Sedan for a 4th Ice Stone Death 70 title award. Still not... Wait. Solo Sedan for a 4th Ice Stone Death 70 title award still not ice stone. Wait, what do you mean still not ice stone? Oh, wait. Are they supposed to give a title if you reach that death, but it's not released yet? Phase Decay, Divine Order, Mana Rev? Most likely, that's like the... Well, I'm referring to S-class abilities, not the 3 free abilities. I was going to do that by default? Hold up, Divine Order. I might put... It's gonna be Exceed Energy, because I don't have a receptor for Divine. I do have an Exceed receptor, and I haven't used it yet. It's just sitting in my storage. I will most likely pop it on that Gunslash Lightweaver. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do Guardian Soul again. It is good because it's a whopping plus 70, but it's a pain in the... Well, weapons aren't that bad. It's just that getting it to that 8 slot, or getting it to succeed at an 8 slot is risky, because if it fails, you kind of... You're kind of fucked, especially if you don't have any protections. And having an 8 slot protection, you needed to have done the Star Gem support or AC support item scratch. The recent one, previous recent one that came out for the Japanese PSO2. So I could do the ability transfer, the ability augment pass method, but that's 100 passes right there, and I still need to get my units to 8 slots. So I will most likely skip on trying to get another Guardian Soul on the Lightweaver. I already got one. I already got Guardian Soul on this Lightweaver, so pretty much there's no point to try to go for that. Now for the rifle, in terms of the 3 augments, definitely getting Phase Decay, get to put a Grand Shoot on it. And then going to... What's the last ability? It's going to be a Mana Rev. So it's going to be a whopping 100. Or it might be a bit higher than 100. Glaze says, does Global have Exceed receptors yet? I cannot answer that. But if anyone is playing on Global, do you guys have Exceed receptors? Ricky said, Red Petal Flash, NN2, Rainbow Intent, Rising Pursuit, and Mysterious Purpose. Okay, so I think I have Rising Pursuit. Wait, is that the basic one, or is that the, I need to stare into my storage and stare at the specific text. Oh, I can go to Skilled Intent as well. Rising Pursuit, Mysterious. I might actually move those certain abilities from this to that, because I do have a good chunk of the Skilled Intent on here. And then Ricky's like, yeah, I expect UQ Saddam gives a Craftstone at Death 100. Oh god, yeah, I need to figure out how to damage this sponge. Oh, you can get Rising Pursuit from UQ Sedan too. Yeah, let me stare at my storage. I know I have one, but I don't know if I got another one. And then what's this? Don't think Global has that yet. Also, hello. Hey there, Wes. How you doing? Alright, so another one. Oh, Silver Key. Alright, so... what is called S4? Alright, so I do have that. I got this too. Rising Pursuit. When you hit with a Photon Art technique, boosts damage of the next Photon Art technique based on the damage you deal in. Alright, yeah. And then Calming Intent. I'm gonna put this on my Lightweaver rifle for sure. Especially since I've been spamming normal attacks a lot more. Rapid Capture. Now Go Away says, just Shoot him in the nose. Wait, who are we shooting at? Saddam? Saddam doesn't have a nose, sadly. He has a giant gaping hole. Oh yeah, S rank, A rank. Yeah, I'm curious to what augments and affixes are on that light stream. Oh, the Course Dragon. Man, I hated Course Dragon when I first played this game. I got used to him once I got a bit of practice in, but Course Dragon was the worst one that I had to fight against. I learned that I would want them to face me in the front, and I need to face them head on, compared to like going into his body. The moment you do that, it starts to get a bit difficult because his hitbox is wonky. But yeah, I learned my lesson, not to go into the enemy. And as a braver hunter, like I would want a front, an actual confrontation. Why am I having a hard time saying that word? He needs to stare at me, I need to stare at it, and I need to smack him, he needs to try to smack me, but I can block that. And I think there's something going on Idola as well. I do need to get back into that, just for the sergeants. Thirteen. Yeah, he's difficult if he can't get two-shotted like today. I'm a bit overpowered, so it's gonna be an easy ride for me. Huh. I remember back then I challenged myself stupidly, and I did dumb challenges like using low rarity weapons to beat up a quartz dragon. Pretty much the stuff you do in challenge miles, I did it in the actual free field. But that was back then in the past. So that should be 2 of them that I just finished. With the one that I already did, I need to do 2 more, and it is a world engulfed in shadows as well. Alright, let me get rid of these people. Do you want to try that? It's gonna be late on my end if I try to do that. But if anyone is interested, I'll think on that. I might need to try to organize it slightly. Because that World Engulfed in Shadow, it has an additional 200% on it, so it's at a 400% XP gain. And if anyone wants to join the Japanese PSO2, especially with the free stuff that they're giving away, especially in terms of 13-star units, the light stream 13-star unit, and end game 15-star weapon, and the materials you need to get that, you might want to do it now. I got a feeling that they will do another event for the release of NGS whenever that is around. So, but I'm not 100% sure on that speculation. I don't know how many stones they're gonna give out too. I'll be surprised if they give out like an additional 2 later on. And then now it says OG time attack at the, oh god, that dragon place felt like the end game, having to go through 2 Cataderns and then quartz while on a time limit. Oh god. Yeah, so it wasn't hard when I did those runs. I had like a specific party that spanned a bunch of time attacks. When I soloed them, though, that was a different story, because it was a rough ride. It was a rough ride. Lilliput was the worst. I hated Lilliput, because you really need to get those buttons right. If you don't, then you gotta go through the physical way. Physical means of going through the entire goddamn map. Well, Area 2 specifically. So is this a good time to join Japan? Do I still need a VPN? No, you don't need VPN. Depending on... I think if you're in Southeast Asia, that's a different story. Not 100% sure. But if you want to play on the Japanese PS2, should be fine without a VPN. But yeah, now would be a good time, just because they are giving a free 13-star unit set just by doing featured quests. And then you'll be able to get the Lightweaver materials and the Aya weapon if you just spam emergency quests. Ricky, I think you only need VPN if you are from China. Oh. And SEA. Okay, so yeah. Because they did have a SEA PSO2, that was atrocious. If you're not familiar with it, SEA did a lot of things that were different from Japanese PSO2. The big one that I heard about was how they added stats to the costumes. And yeah, we don't have stats on our costumes. Not even Global has stats on their costume. So that changed how the market was and the value, but in all honesty, they shouldn't have done that crap. And then I don't know what other horror stories came from SEA. I only know about that one. The fact that they put stats on the costumes. Now Go Away says, had rage moments when someone messed up with the buttons. Oh god. I wasn't mad. I know that I gave a hard time to some of my party members in the beginning, when I was trying to get used to time attacks. But then once again, I kind of stepped away from those runs and looked at some guides and forums and also tried to figure it out myself before I went on these party runs with the people in the block that I was in. I think they made the IP block from SEA since I'm no longer need proxy for that. Alright. I don't know. If you're in SEA, then you might want to try without a VPN. If you can't get in, then you might need to get a VPN. I think there's a built-in one on the Tweaker. I don't know if they got rid of that one. Or you can use whatever VPN you guys have. Okay, so Jake still needs it, and Jake is from SG. I don't remember when Southeast Asia PSO2 was a thing, and I don't remember when it was released. I just heard like horror stories from it and how people were kind of upset about that big one, which was costumes having stats. But SG. What's SG? Singapore? And then Banshee says, I dragged Jake to JP when we tried SEA. Oh, so you were playing over there, sis. Yeah, SG equals Singapore. Gotcha. Yeah, I had to, what is it, narrow down the choices, or countries. A good Magatsu. I might want to pop that. Yeah, I would definitely want to use that I already killed 425 enemies, so I don't need to worry about the 500 kill count. I may want to try to focus on that 100 kill one. I would... Actually, I should do that one and this one in Ruins. Ruins should be able to help me clear those 2 tier missions. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just go and help... Why is this blocked? Is it because I have NPCs? No, wait, what? Huh? Why is that locked? What the fuck? Weird. Why can I not do multi? Oh, maybe I need to do that. Huh. I'm just gonna start this one up. Benji said, I played that because Jake wanted to try. He got hooked and I dragged him over to JP. I'm from JP anyways. He started on episode 3-ish. I started on episode 2. I think I remember... I don't remember how we met exactly. I know we did a bunch of quests together. But I can't remember the exact way we met in-game. So yeah, if you guys want to join the Japanese PSO2, good time to do it because of these promotion items or the pretty much the endgame gear that you can get. It will take a while. Like if you're downloading it right now, it will take a while. It'll most likely eat up a good chunk of your memory. But yeah, and right now there is this World Engulfed in Shadow. It has a 400% XP boost to it. I don't remember too. I think we... Same team? That's how we met? I'm old. Yeah, I know you're old in terms of PSO2 like me. And then there's like, more... That, I can't speak. There's more oldie people from like beta. Hopefully I can get into that NGS beta. The moment like I saw the video from Anamana talking about that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm signing up now before I forget. Had to keep tabs on my email. Audrey, sis, did you sign up for the beta for NGS? I feel like it's gonna be a yes, but just curious. I could be like Kirito and be a beta. Oh, I'll shut up about that. That's cringe. Man, I remember when Anga scared the living shit out of me. Now I can just like shoot it regardless and just beat it up. Alright, so I got a good chunk of cheese. Let us stare at the unit pieces. Alright, so let us see what these unit pieces are. Now, what I need to do is actually burn these keys. Use these keys. Because now they're eating up a good chunk of my storage 3. Me and Jake, no, we're not interested. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, they also gave out, since they did refix the trees for Fighter, or rebalanced it, they are giving an all-skill tree reset pass. Just make sure to pick it up before it expires. And there's a bunch of stuff I need to collect. This one is a rainbow key for login for 5 days. There's the camo. I might need to pull that out, but I need to also fix my inventory, my storage space. I'm pulling out the 150. There's this. I forgot. I need to say that. Does that count? I think it did. Yeah, so I get that. Oh god, what the fuck? What the hell? Oi. Oi. Oi, what the fuck is this? Why the fuck do I have like so many keys in here? Don't add too many. I really wish it was a boost week. So, there's gonna be a boost week on PSO2 day. Question is, are my keys gonna last that long? I don't worry about the servo keys as much. I can just burn that. Or I can trade it in when the time comes. Go keys are important to note. I got a good chunk of them at 22. Some of them I'll swear on the 19th. I might use them now. The go keys that I picked up from the battle pass, they are at 23. So I am set. I should be good. Gold Rappy keys dead. Oh yeah, I do have this. I do need to make a video on this. This is the only key that I did not do a review, video for. The Kazachi Assault. And then Bar says, what's the difference between Rainbow and Gold Key? How much experience are they? If you look at the video that I already did up on YouTube, actually, let me pull it up over here. I'm fine pulling up these videos. So, the big thing about the Rainbow Key, though, is the drops. They have a lot more value compared to the Gold. The Gold, they give you stuff that you want to trade in for X Cube, which is fine. But Rainbow Keys can give you 15-star weapons, 13-star units, give you ability transfer passes, level grind cap, and some other things that I might have left out. It's huge. Now I do have a video on a gold key. Where the fuck is it? So let me pull up this video that talks a bit about silver keys as well. However, note that depending on the time you have and your tolerance to spamming so many silver keys, you might just want to trade 5 of them in, regardless of the slight XP difference, so you can get a gold key and just breeze through it. The best time to actually trade in your silver keys for a gold key would be during the recycle shop 20% off, because that will allow you to at least save one of those silver keys so you could try to get more gold keys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it on the Visa till till PSO2 day. Now, here's the thing when it comes to trying to talk about rainbow keys and showing how much experience, it depends on what boosters you have. You do need to make note of that, because the numbers might be different. But pretty much, rainbow key will give you a lot of experience. Just that, how many boosters do you have along with it? Now, I know I have a video that talks about it. Where the hell are you? Oh, there it is. So I'm trying to remember what I had when it was this particular video. What boost did I use? Let me just go to a gold one instead. PS2 go to. And then Kitty says, for pure XP, Tokyo Rainbow equals 2.9998 Tokyo Gold. I should have a video talking about the gold keys. Why do I not see you? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Meseta is fixed. The reason why I want to do these key runs, especially in Tokyo with golden rainbows, is for the experience. But rainbow, you want to do it because one, it gives a lot of experience, but second one, once again, is the drops. Now, in this video that I have for the so this is back then. There was a bunch of boosts going on. I had 100 XP, 150 try boost, 100% extra experience gain, and then 250. We're not counting the 250 though. So rough around, this is already at what, 350 experience gain from these boosters. But because of this recording, there's also an additional boost going on. And where's the number? This gives another 350. So do 350 plus 350, or 350 times 2. It's 700. 700 XP gain. And when I was doing this run, the conclusion is I got rough around 9,420,970. Once again, I had boosters on. I had, I think, the team XP boost on, and I had a 350 passively going on in the background. When I go and do my rainbow, so I'm going to have this off on the side. So when I did the rainbow, yeah, I showed over here that when I do this rainbow run, if my alright, so for this rainbow run, you can see it gives a 200% XP rate. Now it's not at 350, but in terms of what I popped, I drank from the premium drink, which gives me an XP boost. And then when it comes to this particular character and the boosters that they're using, where are you? This one is a bit, well, it's kind of messy. It's not 100% experience gain, it's a 75. I got 100 extra try boost, and then a try boost 150. So, this pretty much goes to 325%. It's 25% off from what I had in the last video, in the gold key run. But just doing with this one key, I was able to get 25 million experience. 25 million compared to the 9 million. So to get roughly get around this number, you would need to do this by, it's like 2.5, 3. But yeah, this is just one key, by the way. So one bonus gold key gave me this much with all the things that I have. Doing that same concept to this one, I got a lot more. So overall, yeah, rainbow keys are going to give you a lot. It depends on the boosters that you have, but you want to make sure these rainbow keys do not expire. You want to pop them when you can. But you still want to keep tabs on your gold key as well, because if the gold key expires, you can't trade it in, and you kind of waste some experience you could have got. So one needs to stack on rare drop and XP while doing it. Yes. Yes, for the rainbow one. You could do the same with the gold, but I would focus more on experience gain with the gold. I wouldn't really go out of my way to pop a 250 if I want to, just because I can, and I can get a refund out of it, especially if I'm spamming it for a good 30 minutes straight, back to back. You could get more loot, which you could refund and get a bit more executes. No, it's all good. It's all good, Bar. Nothing wrong with asking that sort of question. Let me exit out of that, though. So, I could start doing... do I want to do my weekly too? I guess I can. Actually, no. Why am I here? It's because I was trying to find the stupid, rear unit. Okay, so... yeah, this thing right here, I'm confused to why they're giving me so many goddamn keys, but whatever, fine. Give it to me. I want that rainbow. Rainbow's important. Now, let's stare at these units. Let's see, what is this rear unit? Okay, so this is a 6 slot. Now, you could try to push it to a 7 slot, 8 slot. However, that is a pain in the ass in itself. And to slowly get it to a 7 slot, 8 slot, actually, these are 12 stars, not 13 stars. The fuck? Hold up. These are 12. These are 12. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I thought it said 13. Did they lie? Oi. 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 It said 13 star. Why is it 12? This is false advertisement. But anyways, you might want to still do it. You still want to do it just so you can get the pieces. They are already affixed with decent stats. And pretty much to get it to a 13 star it's not as bad. But still, like, this is not a 13 star. This is kind of false advertisement. But yeah, and let me stare at it again. Yeah, they're pretty much the same effect, so it's gonna be on your leg, rear, and arm. Wait, where's the other one? Alright, so thank you again, it's Cypher. Wait, I already read that. Yeah, so same effects, it's fine. You can leave it as it is. It will give you plus 75 in your attack, plus 15 in SRT, plus 15 in Dex, plus 100 in HP, plus 7 in PP. And you could get a good chunk of fodder materials at 6 slots, so if you want to toy around with this, get better ones, you can. Yeah, I'm kind of irked at that. It's a 13 star, but it's actually a 12 star. In terms of upgrading it, you'll need those grain arable stones, and you need to farm Persona if you are trying to do that upgrade. Yeah. So you need the 12 star unit piece, and then 100 stones. So you need 300 to try to get it to the 13 star. Let me make sure that's the right one. I think that is the right one. I'm just... more gold keys. How many gold keys do I have? I have so many goddamn keys. Sage Crest, pull that out. I have keys here. Have a tri-boost here. Don't need that in my storage. 100%, get rid of that. A tri-boost, get that into my inventory so I can put it into my storage. Web 2020, that's a camo. When does that expire? That's on the 1st. Christmas. This one's gonna expire soon. I'll pull it out now because I'll most likely forget about it. These I'll pull out during the PSO2 day. When is PSO2 day? PSO2 day is... oh shit, it's next week, alright. Oh, what the fuck? I had this seed. Shit. So this expires on Christmas. Hopefully I remember that I need to use it before then. And then I have all this stuff here. It should be... Which one is that? I'll post it in the link. Actually, I don't know which one. I think this is the song you're referring to. I have no clue if this has copyright issues, just a FYI. So if you do not see this stream replay, it's because I was toying around with this this Gacha Games OSTs. It's really chill though. I like it. Reminds me of Persona a bit, especially with the funny vibes. So yeah, these unit pieces aren't a 13 star, sadly. It's a 12. Actually, hold up. Let me re-equip my stuff. I might need to fight Sedan. Love Persona, and I'm not talking about the UQ. Laugh out loud. I gotcha. You're referring to the game. My sister's a big fan of him. She got a signature from who was it? Akechi's English voice actor. She talked to him. I think we also ate out as well. Had a little fest going on, party. And then there's like several other voice actors my sister know, like Logan Paul. Is it his? No, not Logan Paul. My bad. That's a certain YouTuber, Viner. His name is Paul. I think. Wormmod. He did two based on Paul St. Peter. Paul St. Peter, my sister actually worked with and talked to, and we had a party with them. Glenn's like, no, that's so cool. The English voice actors are really good. I'm okay with the English voice actors. Actually, I think I've been playing the Persona 5 game with the English voices more than the Japanese. Although I don't think I went out of my way to try to get it to the Japanese voices. I also met the voice actors for 9S and 2B from the English Nier Automata. I actually got them to sign the game cover that I have for the PS4 for Nier Automata, and then I took a picture with them. The female voice actor for 2B, she was actually dressed up in a 2B outfit. Extreme Quest, Ultimate Quest, Ultimate Quest. I need to do this, because I think I could still do one run before the reset. Unless they did reset it. Let's see. Can I do one run? Yeah, okay, so I still have time. Let me do it before I forget. Elder Soul. I do want to keep these because I still need to fix some stuff. I need to get these two certain slot numbers. I love how Scar's in the group chat just saying, "Holy shit, that's a lot of keys." Indeed, you get a bunch of stuff from Sega. Let me see if they're in the chat. Are they in the group chat? And then Glaze like, Lava, that's crazy. Coolest thing that I have is I got a picture with the voice actors for Genji and Torb from Overwatch. Nice. Yeah, it's amusing, nice to actually, you know, go out of your way to meet these people. I know a good chunk of, well, met a good chunk of people like voice actors, and then there's one rapper, YouTube rapper, that I also know. And he's apparently, I think, a state above or below me. I do need to talk about these experiences that I have. But yeah, conventions can, you know, allow you to do that. Meet celebrities, people, voice actors, and hopefully you can get a signature or something with them. Ultimate Reset is about 4 hours. Alright, yeah, let me get this out of the way. The thing about anime, I miss anime conventions. I really want, I missed the one that I usually go to this year. I haven't missed a year of going to my local anime convention, but because of fucking COVID, yeah, no, that's out of the picture. Kind of sucks. I miss conventions. It's fun just to talk to people you barely see in a good year. I mean, you can get contact with them, but you know, it's an anime convention. You're gonna have fun with all your pals. And when it comes to anime conventions, for me, it's buying stuff, buying merch, and then just going to the, can I call it that? Can't call it the R word, but let's just say dance party. I like going to those. I'm actually notorious for for being recognizable with those parties, dance parties. And then Glaze says, "Oh, what are some of your favorite YouTube rappers?" The one that I met personally in real life and talked to, I did play a couple of his music on this channel. Because I did talk to him personally, and I was like, "Hey, can I use your music in some of my videos?" He's like, "Sure, go ahead." But it's None Like Josh. None Like Josh is an anime YouTuber? Anime rap YouTuber. He based his videos on... Well, he does a mix of stuff. He can rap, he can do stuff on video games, and then his anime. But I personally didn't know him as much until, one, he came to my sister's university anime convention. And then I also remember, I think a good pal of mine from PSO2 mentioned how he got into rapping and got some help from some of these rappers. And I think he mentioned None Like Josh. Might be wrong about that. But yeah, I was pretty impressed with how None Like Josh does his stuff. Now, I haven't looked at any... Well, I know about some other YouTubers, it's just that I haven't dived deep into their other content. The only one that I did is None Like Joshua. Yeah, Ricky's likes the damn EQ getting tankier. I, once again, don't like that concept of tanky. I get it, but at the same time, I'm not that big DPS guy. If I want to go deeper and faster and quickly in killing this giant motherfucker, though, I do need to adapt. I do need to get DPS on my side. Right now, though, I'm addicted to Mori. She's a English VTuber from Hololive. She raps. Now, I don't know if she can freestyle well, but she does rap. And she does have some, I don't think I would actually want to bring that curse knowledge. But yeah, she does rap, and she does a good chunk of karaoke's. And in the unarchived karaoke, she did a couple raps from Eminem. The one I'm looking forward to is her rapping to Godzilla and Rap God. when it comes to music, I just like anything that's catchy. Like, I can listen to rap. It just has to be understandable. If they're saying too much shit that it's like, wait, what the fuck are they saying? I'm not gonna like it. Now, in terms of me using it to dance, I don't care as long as I could literally dance to it and I'm in the mood to do it. And then Rookie says, at this point, Saddam HP might go up till 200 mils. I really don't like it. Like, there's some music that is like hilarious and like, what the fuck am I listening to? But at the same time, like, I can dig it. Oh, someone subscribed to me. Thank you, whoever subscribed to me. It is Uzerk. Thanks for subscribing, Uzerk. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If not, then let me know. If you want to talk. Kirito's everywhere. Is everyone dressing up as Kirito? Holy shit. I don't want to see all these Kiritos. Oh, I just realized Phantom Time. I need to pop Phantom Time. If I don't pop Phantom Time, it's just gonna build up where build up and not, you know. Okay, I can't speak anymore. Brain is like derp 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 derp. I just need to make sure that I'm on point with it, because if I waste that build up, it's a waste. Do they give away the sword art stuff for free? Yes, they are. You just need to do certain client orders. Like, you can get the full set to dress up as Kirito over here. And you don't need to spend any ACs or real life money to get them. And I think it's per character too, so you can get multiple sets of them. But I need to toy around with that aspect. Kitty says, yeah, the Sudan time is getting longer. At least they didn't have the extra phase at level 40 though. It might come back every 10 levels. Oh, okay, so he goes to what? Phase 3 only at certain levels? At 40, I guess? Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Yeah, phase 3 is at 40, gotcha. It's not hard to even fight against him in phase 3. Then again, I haven't soloed him, so that'd be an interesting fight. Yeah, this when the emergency quest was released for this guy, I was interested in it. It looks fine. But then it just gets, you know, repetitive. And then you get used to it. Actually, no. Phase 3 isn't even in the story mode, if I remember. Because people were mentioning this guy. You fight against his phase 1 and phase 2 in the story. But not his phase 3. Dead. So I think I'm slowly getting to 20. Oh, Vital Intent 2 and S3. What does that do? This boosts damage by 5% while HP is 80% or more. Huh. I do not like that second conditional, but at the same time, there are ways to keep your HP high up there. I think that would be handy for a tank. Freaky's like, Phase 3 has pretty low HP, so you can kind of charge into the white puke to hit the hand. And in case like, Phase 3 is easy, but 15-minute time limit, and you have to sit through all the cutscenes. I think it took 9 minutes for level 40. Wait, there's a lot of... Oh yeah, they do have those cutscenes playing. Yeah, so it's selling for at least 1,000,005. Yeah, if you want to try to farm for Demo Stones, you can spam this, what is it? The Death for Sedan. Now, what I might need to do with this hair is get rid of it. Trade it in for a badge. I guess I could try to do those client orders. So if you want to get Sword Art Online stuff, you need to go through the cutscene over here. There's gonna be a cutscene playing, and then you need to talk to Kirito. When you talk to Kirito, there's gonna be this thing over here. It will give you a box. Kirito Repka box. You'll get his hair. Oh, you get 2 times his hair, and you get his base outfit. And then Jake's like, I haven't turned and tuned in. Hey there, Jake, how you doing? We were talking about you earlier. What's the client order? I think it's like a super hard for... Forest? Now I do need to get rid of this. This client order is gone now. Why don't you die together? Oh, I had to complete... Okay, so complete it on normal hard with Kirito on me. Alright. See ya, sis. Let me make sure I read that correctly. So get Kirito. Normal or higher. Alright, so I could just do it on normal. Where's Kirito? Kirito, where the fuck are you? There you are, Kirito. You are level 100. Jake's like, why are you guys talking about me? Well, we were just talking about how you were playing on SEA. I wonder what the seasonal... Are we gonna get a seasonal emergency quest over here in the Japanese PSO2? We might get it a bit later? Or maybe after Christmas? Or maybe it's like... next maintenance, maybe? Are we gonna get a new scratch? I do need to look into this. Okay, so since Sword Art Online is here, my question to you guys is that, what do you think about Sword Art Online? How far did you go into Sword Art Online? Where did you stop in seasons and all that? Because when I first saw Sword Art Online, I was kind of into it, but then at the same time I wasn't. Surprisingly enough, I think when I was watching Sword Art Online, it kind of pushed me to get into MMORPGs or find a better MMORPG. And I think that also influenced me in getting Japanese PSO2. But at first, I was trying to get Blade and Soul. But it was region lock into... what? It was region lock... and you can only get it if you were in China. So I was trying to find guides and ways to get it, but it was just a complicated fucking mess. And then I accidentally stumbled upon Japanese PSO2 and then saw the fact that you can get the translator. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm playing this. I swear, this Destiny Child OST does give me Persona fucking vibes. Vance's Blade and Soul, laugh loud. Good thing you didn't play. It was... I did play it, but... When was it? I can't remember when. I played the Russian English version of it. That's kind of weird to say that. Yeah, when they released it in Russia that had an English translation to it, I did try it out. I stopped playing it though because it didn't click with me. But way back then, I tried to play it on China servers. That was a mess. There was so many things you had to do. It was really tedious. It was a pain in the butt. And then I just stumbled upon Japanese PS2. I was like, yeah, I'm staying here. Fuck this. But it's like, anime was good and overall. Once Alicization came out, it's amazing. My pal in real life told me that I should watch it again because of Alicization. I might give it a shot. Harmless Kitty says Xbox on Ice 2020 is December 23rd. Okay, that's what I was thinking. We'll have the emo Shiva Mother Xmas theme NPCs. Oh yeah, Shiva is dressed up as like a reindeer, I think. I will most likely look at the blog in a few seconds to see it. Paulo says, when I started to watch, the first episode was pretty good, but along the way it kind of lost its magic or something. I watch up to when Kirito is in... Oh, wait, no. I don't think Kirito was in the vegetable state. I think that was up to Alicization, I think? I don't remember when Kirito got into a vegetable state. I remember Asuna getting into it. Unless, once again, we're referring to Alicization where I haven't watched that at all. Jake says, I never watched SAO series, only been watching clips of the epic fight scenes. I gotta admit, watching the fight scenes by themselves allowed me to try to find a game that had the same appeal. Terra was the one game that I tried out. Didn't like it, just because it didn't have that anime aesthetic. I was okay with the graphics, the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty much similar to what PSO2 have. But it didn't click with me overall. I did give it a shot, but I left it eventually. I haven't tried Black Desert Online. I might. Well, in all honesty, no, just because if I'm devoted to an MMORPG game, I don't want to have as many. In the past, I could have, but since I'm an adult now and dealing with all this other crap, it's gonna be difficult for me to micromanage. Especially like... Well, I am playing... I have been on and off with Dungeon Fighter Online. That game is hard for me to stay on. The only reason why I have it still, and I tend to go on it every now and then, is because one of my best pals play that game, and I just stay there. And apparently Asuna just popped out of nowhere. The fuck? I don't remember seeing you here. Where the fuck were you? Did you just pop up after I do this? Okay. So let's talk to Kirito. Let's see what happens. And then let's talk to Asuna. I can get her replica. And most likely I had to do the same thing with what Kirito did. Bring her into this quest. So it gives 2 times her hair so you can account lock it. And I had to bring Matoi and Asuna in normal or higher for Sky Scurry. Ricky's like, I left SAO halfway through season 1. Yeah, I stopped. I watched season 1 and 2 for SAO. And then I watched the one where you met Sinon. But then after they went to the fantasy side again, I just stopped. I might pick it up again just because people were talking about Alicization. Oh, I do need to talk about fucking Attack on Titan. That shit is... Wow. I'm baffled at what I read on the manga. And I'm looking forward to the anime. Actually, I need to watch the anime. I haven't watched season 2, 3. And I know 4's being aired right now, but holy shit. When I went back into the manga, oh my god. Holy fuck. It's nuts. It... Oh, shit. Shit. Now, I don't know if you guys read the manga. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, just because if you haven't, and if you're interested in watching it, I don't want to spoil it. It's a wow fest. It kind of gave me a bit of vibes from what I remember from Code Geass, but holy shit, it's just on a different level. Okay, so I might just get into Alicization instead of trying to watch the previous things. In terms of watching anime stuff, like, I haven't watched a lot of it. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, which is kinda anime related, but not really. I might need to use the boost item. Why am I here? Oh yeah, because I need to get these two. Matoi and Asuna. Wait, what's Matoi? But before I go further, let me just say that when I first watched Sword Art Online, I was okay with it. It kind of pushed me to find an MMORPG game because I wanted to do the, you know, the move that Kirito did, Starstream's Burst. However, I kind of hate it just because of how many people were like just hyping it and just saying like it's the best anime and stuff. I couldn't agree with that. It does have its pros and cons. But something like Log Horizon caught my attention, and I like that a bit more than like Sword Art Online. Especially when it covers a lot more of the game mechanic stuff. And for the first season of Sword Art Online, it focused more on... I wouldn't say focus... It focused on Kirito, but then it also went down a lovey-dovey path with Asuna too. So, it didn't really go in-depth with like the game NPC mechanics and some technical game stuff. But depending on what you wanted to watch, and if you were okay with what you were watching, then so be it. But I wouldn't say Sword Art Online is like the best anime. Okay, my question to you guys, since we're talking about anime though, is what is your favorite anime, or what anime have you watched? Or what is one of your good animes? Yeah, Log Horizon, it doesn't go down that lovey-dovey path. It's not centered solely on the main character in a way. I mean, I think it does still, but you get to understand a lot more of the world, the mechanic, why they're stuck there, than them just doing a lot of quests and technical stuff that you will see in a game. Glaive says, yeah, it sucks that SRO was so overhyped and it caused people to look the other way. Yeah, I'm not a hater of Sword Art Online, it's just that I felt like the hype for it was a bit too much. And I'm still confused to why people would say it's like the best anime. Because, you know, that's subjective. Anyone can say something is their best anime because of X, Y, and Z. And it's going to be hard to do it. Now, if the overall consensus from like critiques or something is high up there and it's backed up by good points, then yes, Sword Art Online can be this and this. Or whatever anime it is can be the best anime. Like, I could say, for example, Code Geass when I watched it, and in terms of putting it in a certain ranking on my list, it's actually pretty high up there. It's one of my favorite animes. Like, yes, you can be technical about like the actual sharp chins and the looks of it, but in terms of how they delivered it and just going on and watching Lelouch just, you know, get his revenge and do all these things, it's really fucking high. I like the ending too. I'm just a bit irked at how they resurrected it. Like, come on. I kind of want that to just stay down and not do it. I knew that it wasn't gonna last forever, but I did not want it to be revived. Now, some people might be happy about that. I personally am not. Okay, I will butcher the name if I try to pronounce that. Okay, yeah, Overlord. So, Overlord. In terms of the anime, I don't like Season 2 and 3 in terms of how they deliver it. I wish they kind of stick to what they had going for, like, Season 1. Especially with the epic fight scenes. Well, scratch that. Just the anime is okay in its delivery, but if you really want to get the best experience, read the light novel. That shit is detailed as fuck, and I love it. I don't know if they actually update that too. I need to see if they got the new books for Overlord. But Overlord, I praise the shit out of it in terms of the light novel. Now, there's a lot of animes I can point, but just to keep it separate, anime is okay in its delivery, but if you really want to get the best experience out of it, and just get a nitty, a very, very dark, demonic, sort of evil imagination of what is actually going on, like fucking light novel. Oh god. Why you bring that up? Boku no Pico. Yeah, I don't know about that. And then, oh hey there crew, how you doing? We're talking about anime right now. I'm gonna get distracted. Glade says right now, Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, I think I butchered it. I apologize. And Noblesse is surprisingly good. Noblesse is a webcomic that I haven't got into. I've read Hardcore Leveling Warrior. I actually need to get Tower of God as well. So, Hardcore Leveling Warrior and... wait, no. I think Tower of God... Okay, now I'm confused. God of High School. God of High School is the one that I've been keeping tabs on. Or was. Paulo says, yeah, I read the novels up to 14 and all the extra things about it. I was really addicted about everything Overlord. Is Noblesse an isekai? I don't think it's an isekai. It's more of fantasy with... I think they have vampires in there. Not 100% sure on the vampire part. But it's... I can't really say much about it because one, I haven't read the webtoons for it. And then secondly, I haven't even seen the anime. I don't know how they did for God of High School. I feel like the anime might have skipped over a good chunk of stuff. I need to actually watch it before I criticize it. So I'm going to refrain about talking about the God of High School in terms of the anime. But for the webtoons, holy shit. That thing is, It caught my interest for a while. Pepe Hand says, Hardcore Level Warrior is great, man. Love it. Dude, I want them to update that thing. At first I didn't think I would like the premise, but, you know, you kind of ignore some of the technical stuff and you just go along with the ride. Another one, what was the big one? Solo leveling? That's like a huge one that people like. Yeah, solo leveling, I love that. I can't wait for the season 2 for that. Like, yeah, guy's overpowered as fuck. It's, but you like it when you could just be brain dead about it. You don't need to think much about the plot and stuff. And it's just straightforward. This guy's just fucking leveling up. It's like a video game. Oh yeah, right now they're also showing a trailer about Sword Art Online. I don't know what game. It'll pop up at the end of its previews. Sword Art Alicization. Oh god, licorice? I said licorice, but I highly doubt it's pronounced like that. Yeah, there's a gacha game, Hiragana, that displays hardcore leveling warrior characters, God of High School characters, Tower of God characters, and Noblesse. And then they also got their own unique characters. Paolo says, Noblesse is my manga list to read. Guess I'll just start on the manga for now. And then Cruz says that our last anime I really enjoyed were Dr. Stone and Demon Slayer. I do need to finish up Demon Slayer, but Dr. Stone, I like how they're doing their silly concept. It reminds me of Minecraft or any building sort of game. So I didn't dislike it, but it's not like my go-to sort of genre. I was reading a good chunk of the manga, but then I stopped. In terms of me watching the anime, I do need to watch it if I were to give my opinion. Yeah, Code Geass is Geass. It's high up there on my anime rankings. I really loved it. Now, I don't know if I want to watch the Resurrection. Alright, so let me open this up and get Asuna's hair, and then I'll try it out. I don't think I would want to do it on this character. I could. I feel like I could actually rock her outfit. On Zillion. Kirita had another one. So grind a weapon. Grind a new type weapon once. Okay, that's gonna be easy for me. And wow, they are giving a lot of the they're most likely going to give away all the Kirito and Asuna stuff. This is pretty dope. So if you really want to get the collab items from Sword Art Online on the Japanese PS2, now would be a good time to join. There are some promotion events going on. I'm going to just accept it and start doing it. I think you get the lobby actions as well from this. Now, I know I have a Nox weapon that's not fully grinded out. Just to give you guys a heads up on how stocked and prepped I am in terms of doing X, Y, and Z. If you look at this storage right here, it has a stupid amount of materials I can use to do new type grinding. It's stupid. It is stupid. And some of these items, some of these like 30 weapons are in my other storages as well. It's not all of them, but yeah, this is what I've been doing in the past year. Stocking up. Chris said, oh, SAO collab? Yep, it's over here, the Japanese PS2. Now, the decisive question, dub or sub? Oh, well, let me catch up with chat a bit before I go into that topic. Glaze says, licorice was... I might be pronouncing that wrong. I'm calling it licorice. Was pretty good. Good, laugh loud. You literally played through Alicization arc almost 1-1 with the anime. I see. Interesting. Ricky's like, they're giving lobby... Let me make sure this is okay music to play. Ricky says they're giving the lobby action at the end of all the stuff that are untradeable. Gotcha. Chris said, anything worth getting from that collab in your opinion? You might as well get most of the free stuff. I don't know if it's going to be per character. I'm going to test that out after I go through these runs. But if it is, that means you can get a lot of this stuff. Because like you can use them on NGS assuming you can transfer cosmetics to NGS. Most of it should be transferable, it's just that certain functions like how... what is it? The movable finger parts, it's not going to be with the stuff that's coming from PSO2 to NGS. Unless they did a white lie of some sort. Hopefully not, because that's, once again, false advertisement, and I do hold grudges with false advertisements. And then Paolo says, ever played Disgaea in other NIS games? Neptunia, for sure. And with Disgaea, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It's going to be 2. The only one I played is the PSP Portable 2. I know there's a gacha game over in the Japanese side where you can get the Disgaea's characters from all of them. And for the Japanese PS2, they did do a collab with number 5, I think. Ricky said you can use them. Oh, okay, I already read that. Alright, so going back on the topic about, what is it? Dub or sub? I'm okay with sub if it works. Now, that's comparing stuff. No. I understand why there are subs. It's because there's some people that may not be able to read as fast, especially in terms of subtitles, so subs are a convenient way. And also, if you are doing something you just want to listen to it without reading as much and not use a lot of your brain power, then subs are a good alternative. It's just that if I watch the dub and then I decide to watch the sub, depending on how the voice actors are, then it's like, is that the correct voice actor for that character? So if I were to watch, let's take a certain character that really has a unique voice that you can only hear in Japanese. And then you watch the sub version of it and it doesn't fit that character and it's a bit weird. That sort of factor contributes to me watching it dub and or sub. Now, if I had to choose like the main preference go-to, it's gonna be dub. Just because, once again, Japanese voices have certain niche stereotypes and things that can only work with with the Japanese voice compared to like an English voice. What says, yeah, this guy 5 had the collab with Japan PSO2. And then Glaze says, sub 90% of the time for me, unless the English VA I know can play the part correctly. Like Cowboy Bebop, for example, I would actually watch that in dub, along with like maybe Bacano. Panda says, random question, does the lifesteal Vampiric Strike S5 in S5 Mysterious Purpose stack? Yes, it does. I have the rifle that allows me to do twice the heals, lifesteal. Calming intent is on the rifle is not available yet, but it doesn't. Wait, I plan to put S4 calming intent on the rifle, but it does not appear available yet on NA. But yeah, when it comes to stacking that lifesteal, you can do that. I have it on my livery. Let me pull that up. Yeah, over here, I have both Vampiric Strike and Mysterious Intent. Or Mysterious Purpose. So if you, let's say, have 1 HP, and you fire 1 shot, and you have these 2 S-class abilities, instead of healing for 30, you're actually healing for a good 70. I mean, excuse me, not 70, 60. Crew says, you mixing them both, dub, your spoken language sub is original. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, so, when it comes to me watching overall, most of the time, it's going to be in sub. When they have the right voice actor, and if it was originally in the Western English side, then I would watch dub, like Bacano and Cowboy Bebop. I would watch those two in dubs. But then there's that factor of, can they get the right voice actor to play the part? For example, when I was watching Kogias, I actually watched both the sub and the dub. I was fine with both of them. I kind of lean more towards the sub. However, the dub still killed it, especially with the voice actor for Lelouch. Like, holy fucking shit, I love that guy. He does several other voice actors for other animes as well. Yeah, thank you guys for correcting that. I kind of thought about it. I was like, wait, did I mix it up? Alright, so yeah, Ricky just confirms that as well. Panda says, thanks guys, I think I might just double up on the healing and make my leverage lifesteal option until Crass comes out. It's all fine and dandy. I wouldn't go nuts with the liberates, but that's my opinion about that. Oh wait, I'm trying to grind this thing so I can get the stuff. I need Emperor Embrace. Question is, does this character have it? I can technically get rid of these. I do not need these. Since its ability, I would want to keep. What other gacha games have I played in the past that I may want to try to play in the background? I just might reset the Destiny Child playlist in terms of their OST, because it's just funky to listen to in the background. Boop, 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 boop. Wait, hold up. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. Actually, I might... You know what? I'll play Jet Set Radio Future instead. Because that's another game that I played in the past, and I like the music. I actually danced to a couple of their songs, too. In terms of... What else? Since we're talking about anime... I read a lot of mangas in the past, but I don't remember all their names. And I don't remember if there are some of them that became an anime. I don't remember if some of these mangas that I read are an anime now. Oh, that has cracked 2. I need to keep that. Who's calling me? Chesapeake. Who's from Chesapeake? No, I'm not answering that. How many more songs before? Oh wait, that's a person. Alright, I did your thing. Let me get this. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? What did you give me? You gave me an all-male Kirito voice. Then this one is going to be all-female. Asuna's voice. All I need to do is show seafood... What the fuck is this? Ask the staff at Franken's Cafe to cook something up. So I need this item? Alright. Or do I just need to cook something? Glaives like Jet Set Radio Future had one of the best OST of all time, in my opinion. I really wanted to, I wanted to rollerblade. Rollerblade? Roller skate? What was it? Seabed? Oh yeah, it's this thing over here. I can't make it. Crew's like, is the Liberate Riverlight not with the best... Not with at best in slot? I prepared S slot Astro, Mana Rev, Might 6, Grand Might, etc. Well, the thing about the Riverlight Liberate is that they don't have a good chunk of S-Class abilities. S4 and S5, they're good, but most of the time with those S-Class abilities, it's very specific, because there will be S-Class abilities towards these certain weapon types. So, if you look at some of the SAFs for the Riverlight, it's gonna be very strict. So if you look at the Katana, let me actually get to the shop area again. Yeah. You can spoil it, don't get me wrong. If you want to spoil your weapon, especially since it's your first weapon type of that series, go ahead and do it. It's just that with the rates that Global's going at, and also the fact that all these other S-Class abilities will be able to complement your playstyle, I would try to go for those instead of spoiling the Liberate and Riverlight. But once again, it's entirely up to you. If you want to spoil the weapon because this is your first Riverlight weapon, then go ahead. But yeah, that's entirely up to you. It's not bad, but you gotta consider these points. And did I put something? Yeah, I put something in the wrong area. So let me get rid of that, and then let me put this. No, wait, shit. Where am I putting this crap? Oh, I don't have any space. Shit. Okay, that's a problem. Crew says, I heard is currently one of the best 3 in game. Can I say that? I kind of get what they're saying when they say that. Because let's look over here. In terms of Zig's upgrades and weapons, it's pretty much in the top. It's in the top 3 in Zig's paths to get these certain weapons. Still, Imperials can be grouped together along with the Crafts and the Ire, so the Liberate will be right below all that. But it depends on how you stylize the weapon and your playstyle, because I would personally want to stylize with S-Class abilities because they can give you some perks. The potential for the Liberate is good. It is an all-rounder in a sense. It will be workable for most of whatever class you're playing with. If you want to capitalize on it though, it might not be able to, unlike something that has like multiple S-Class slots. Looking at the original potential without the +1, it boosts critical rate by 20% and damage by 16%, PP consumption is reduced by 15%. The plus side is just adding an additional 3% to that damage. And it has the S5 and the S4. Now, in terms of these S-Class abilities, it kind of goes above a lot of the other types just because it has the S5 slot. S5 slot is unique. So, depending on what S5 you go for, then it will most likely benefit you. But, once again, most of the S5 abilities are very specific. If I were to look at the SAF S5 of this Liberate, it's going to bring up... Wrong one. It's going to be very, very weapon specific. You see that it says sword only. So performance alters after adjust guard using the weapon action. Ricky says, Ally is probably better than Liberate. Yeah, if you had to look at it, in terms of getting that raw damage up there, yes. In terms of the S-Class abilities it has, yes. It does not have the S5 ability, so I'll give the point towards the Riverlate. And in terms of getting other basic, like non-S-Class abilities, I'll give the point towards the Liberate. But, once again, I feel like, in my opinion, S-Class abilities can stylize how you play in a certain style. So if you want to emphasize on critical damage, you can do that with just these 4 S-Class abilities. It's going to be a bit harder to do it with this, but with the Liberate, it does have a built-in ability that boosts crit rates by 20% and the damage by 16%. So, it's not like you have to get those S-Class abilities to make that certain thing. So, it's on the table. If you were free to play and you had to get whatever you had to get, then maybe the Liberate upgrade looks better than you going for an Ire. Actually, let me see. Yeah, so if I was a newbie and stuff, I'll most likely aim for getting the Liberate Riverlate. However, if I've been playing the game and I farm a good chunk of divides, I would try to go for an Ire. Because eventually, if I get that stone, which can upgrade it to the Light Weaver, then I already have the things that I need. Or half of the things that I need to try to push it to that Light Weaver. Crew's like, S4 from the Partisan, S5 from the Gunblade. So it depends on your style and your preference and these different factors. They do have their use. It's just that it depends on you. Which one do you want to do? Which one do you want to spoil? Which one do you want to focus on more? Depends on how you feel about the pace of global. Because like, go 270 attack liberate and use S5 antithesis cultivation. Yeah, that would definitely push the value of the fucking liberate revelate. Oh yeah, S5. Yeah, the antithesis cultivation is an S5 ability, so you can slap that onto the the liberate revelate. Panda says, I plan to use my live stream for Insta PP liberate for Lightsteel, and I'm gathering fodder for Light Weaver DPS rifle. Yeah, if you want to mix up the weapons as well, just have like various weapons for different purposes on the specific class you can play, or that you are playing on, that is an option as well. You're not limited to just getting just one weapon series. If you had if once again you want to spoil the liberate revelate, go ahead and do that. And if you want to mix it up later and you get an Aya later, then now you can have two weapons. One of them might be focused around lifesteal, and then the other one could just be focused on damage, and then you just swap between them. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I was doing Sword Art Online, so I got distracted by that. A double date! What the fuck? I don't have a date. Who's my date? Is it Matoi? Oh, wait, don't pair me up with Matoi. Because I don't know if I want to be paired up with Matoi. Don't assign a waifu for me. I must choose my own waifu. Thank you very much. Alright, so Sharonia Exploration, I gotta bring all three of them, and it's like what? Normal? Normal or higher. Wait, does that say normal or higher? No, Go Away says Dudu is best waifu. In all honesty, if you think about it, both Dudu and Monica might be rich from all the fixing that we have to do and all the failures and shit. So I wouldn't put someone. I wouldn't doubt it if they're really fucking rich. Yeah. I got a feeling we might. Oh god, that would be messed up. Maybe, I don't know. My question is, if we do see like the son of Dudu and or son daughter of maybe Dudu and or Monica in NGS, that's gonna be scary. That my question is, who the fuck Dudu, or who's Dudu's wife, and then maybe for Monica it's like who fucked Monica, because NGS is supposed to be like 1,000 years in the future. Most likely we'll see maybe some children's of certain NPCs that are in PSO2 that's over there. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Oh yeah. I need to pull Asuna, Kirito, and Matoi. And then we start doing this. I think I got 3 songs left before this playlist is done. Cruz says it's 1,000 years after PS2, so maybe a distant relative. Now Go Away says, Dudu's kid is born. Dudu, what a spectacular thing. Oh god. Man, I'll be just staring at that for a while and say, oh my god, there's a child of Dudu and or Monica. Holy fuck. And then Crew is like, oh, the power of Photon keeps them alive. Maybe. That is a thing. Photons can do a lot of things. We can't ignore photons. Photons are life. I think I still need to kill a good chunk. So yeah, back on the topic about the sub and dub, they have to have that right voice actor. Actually, I think that's all I wanted to say about that topic. I already gave my input, because with Japanese voice actors, when they act out tsundere, it's cute and it works with the Japanese voice, or just with Japanese compared to English, because it's a bit cringe if you think about it. If you think of someone saying the same lines of a tsundere in English, it might be a bit cute, but it depends on small little factors like maybe the voice, or if it sounds cute. I don't think cast age. I'm not the lore guy for PSO2. I am not your best go-to guy for that. Technically, cast can have organic parts in them. I think they have genitals. I mean, my character is a cast, so you could see she has a boob and she's wearing panties. I don't know what's underneath that, but you know, I see them women parts, female parts. I remember in the lobby one time when I was just hanging out in there, we were joking about how cats could just be like all robotic, but then you see a, you know, the male genital sticking out. Crew's like, that's the battery pack and the recharge point. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Please don't tell me there's like a fan art of that. Or like, lewd. Or well, no, not lewd, hentai of it. Oh god, wait, now I just remember like hentais of stuff too. Sometimes when you look up some stuff, you accidentally bump into things. And apparently they're all talking to me. What are you guys saying? I have no clue. No clue what they tried to say to me. I could not understand Japanese. Okay, it says, no, now go away. It says, casts in PSO2 are cyborgs. They're all former people who got mechanized due to age, injury, and ability to handle photons. Really? Huh. Okay, I think I'm on the last song on this playlist. And then I will pull up just the radio stuff. Hopefully that does not have a bunch of copyright. Advice on getting strong. Oi, Kirito, please, I'm already strong. You don't need... Oh wow, that's a lot. Huh. Alright, let's do it. You just need to talk to these people. Now Go Away says, Maria and Regis were casted due to age. Lucito, I'm gonna butcher that name wrong, and Lisa were because the original body couldn't handle the high photon output. Interesting. The Phantasma Rift says, how long do you think will PSO2 NGS get translated in after release? That is a good question. The ARCS team, or the people that run PSO2 Tweaker, will most likely have to work on that. It might take, it's gonna be a big release too. Could take a couple days if they do it non-stop, maybe. Maybe into a week. For global release, obviously it's gonna already be released in English. Actually, if they do that, then the team for... Actually, if they release the global NGS as well, it might not be as bad. They might need to just, you know, proofread, edit it, check it. But then you have to... Yeah, I have no clue. It might take a couple of days, might take a week, maybe 2. I mean... They got support from those who are playing on the Japanese side. If the game goes to the point where they don't have translation, what I am used to doing is playing the global side of things, get the gist of how to do it over there, and then go back on the Japanese. Okay, what was the song? Just the radio music. Humming the bass line. Ah, this song. Actually, do I want this one or do I want the other one? I'll leave this one. Oh yeah, I had to talk to someone. Who was I talking to? Was it the 3 instructors for successors? Stratos, Kukayo. Okay, yeah, it's these 3. Wait, I just need to talk to you. I'm curious to what they're saying to each other. I cannot read it, so I'm gonna skim through it, sadly. Okay, where's my music? Oh, wait, shit. I was playing the music without any volume. The crew's like, we still don't know if Global and Japan play on the same server when NGS drops. That's gonna be interesting. I don't think they will. But I'm not 100% sure. Because there are some stuff that we have in Japanese that Global does not have, especially in terms of cosmetics. They might want to keep it separate just for convenience sake, especially for those who want to just stay on the Japanese side of things, and you know, it's geared towards Japanese, the Japanese audience. Global is now global, which means even if you're playing on Japan, you could technically go on the global side, and then also it's just open and a bit more accessible compared to Japan. But then again, you can still get the Japanese one through Tweaker. However, with NGS, it might take a while to get those translations. I wasn't here when they started to do those translations for the beta and alpha, if they did do that for the Japanese PSO2. I wasn't here in the beginning for Japanese PSO2. I started in 2014. Oh, this is different from the other humming the bassline. Okay, I think I'm done with everything now. Okay, where's the lobby action? I know there's a lobby action of Sword Art Online. Let me see, is it in the scratch? I hardly know. I think someone mentioned that. Ricky, you mentioned about the lobby action and how you get it after you complete everything? Oh no, there's the familiar part for humming the bassline. Actually, I might be able to dance to this. But I need to get back into dancing and get my sorry ass back in shape. Alright, I already got that. I do need to get this lobby action. It might be cheap. Light. Do I want that? No clue. Oh, they got number 2 for a snowball fight? I might get that too. So they did a revival over here in the Japanese PS2 in terms of costume stuff. I am most likely going to get the lobby actions only, because I don't have most of these. The snow gazing one I do have. And then they also have this one over here. I might want the UFO catcher and then the TMG gun slash. Kitty says, technically global version does not support Netherlands. So, oh, I cannot pronounce that second one. Belgium, Netherlands, China, Japan, Republic of Korea does not appear on their Steam. Oh, well, China, yeah, that one's but Republic of Korea. Okay, those two, I can guess why. But I'm surprised about the Netherlands. Even Japan? Huh. 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 Wait, what's going on? What the fuck? Oi, what the fuck? 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 Oh, it's a cutscene. I'ma just skim through this. What? Wait, what? What's I'm just gonna skip that. I cannot understand. No, new client orders. Alright, I was about to exit, but... This is most disturbing. So complete successive practice... Oh god, why are you putting me in a time attack? And I had to take all three of you again. Why are we going on so many dates now? Let's look at the book. Man, why are they making me go through this? Out of anything in the game, why make me go through time attack? Please, not time attack. Oh my god. Look, I'm not gonna diss on Kirito, but you know, if I want to go on a date, I want females, not like, I don't know, a third wheel in this. Yeah, it's fast, but still, I just wish it wasn't a time attack. This is how strong the PTSD is on me. Thinking about it, Kirito was acting like a trap that one time with that gun online one with Xenon. Why? So you can experience what it's like to be a filler episode of an anime? Oh yeah, wasn't there like an episode where like Kirito was just going around the place and he had all these girls around him? It's like, wait a second, what the hell's going on? It was like he has a harem, but he actually has a girlfriend. Or he has a designated girlfriend, but there's all these girls around him. And feed your mag is hungry. You see, the mag is needy. I kind of wish it was an automatic system for it. PTSD from Taco? Yes, PTSD from Taco. Post-time attack stress disorder. You can blame episode 3 for that, and then 4, and even 5. More cutscenes! That I cannot understand. They will most likely translate this. I think they might have already translated it. I will need to update Tweaker for that. I'll have to do that maybe after lunch. I will stop the stream when I go eat lunch in like 45-ish minutes. But I might stream again and start doing a bit of power leveling. And maybe see if you guys want to try to sign up on the Japanese PSO2 side and we could do the Engulfed in Shadow so we can help power level you guys. Crew's like, knowing Sega would be automatically recharged from rechargeable from AC or Star Gems for 30 days. I wouldn't put it, yeah, I wouldn't put it past Sega to actually do some money paying wall method like that. Panda says, when I first heard of a food device for a mag, I was excited because I thought it would auto feed my mag. Kinda wish it was like that. Ricky's like, yeah, I hate Lilliput time attacks. Nagaway said, nothing like trying to do time attacks in episode 3 and we're pulled into the darker den solo. Have fun fighting Ragni. Ragni. While he's super tanky and you can't double jump. Oh yeah, I kind of hated deductions in the past, but then I got used to them when they talked about the returner mod method of farm. Well, the mod farming method to get them, and then the returner, but then I realized when farming returners, it's a pain in the ass. I'm glad that they killed it. I'm glad that they released that extreme quest, because I was going insane just trying to do runs for my video recordings, and I didn't even get abducted when I was spamming 2 to 3 hours of time attacks. Yeah, no, that shit really pissed me off. We're gonna skim over it. I'll see if I can get these cutscenes again when I get those translations. Kirito versus the Guardian. Wait, what? Oh, who? What Guardian? It would be kind of cool if they had like a little collab event where we go into their world. Here's the thing with the collab events, especially if it was interactive. With the Final Fantasy XIV collab, we had Odin pop up. I think you could still bump into him every now and then. It's utter random. It's quite low as well. But for the Final Fantasy XIV collab, you could go into their raid fight, or you kind of go into their environment of where you fight Odin. Over there in Final Fantasy XIV, they had a little map for that over here in the Japanese PSO2. And then you fight against Odin. For the Monster Hunter collab, same dealio in a sense. You get to fight against that one creature that they put over here. And then in terms of getting the parts you need for the weapon series that came along with it, it was a bit interactive. It kind of had concepts from the Monster Hunter collab, like sticking a knife into like a body part that you cut off. Then there's also the Evangelion. Evangelion one is pretty much following suit with the mech sort of aspect. So you use the AIS and you fight against the 6th Angel. Now you got Sword Art Online where you're pretty much just doing their stuff. But I don't think there's a specific map that goes into... well, into that world where you fight against something. I wouldn't mind fighting against that Minotaur that Kirito fought in Season 1. That'd be interesting. Crew's like, how do you farm Returner? And it's Veteran Resolve. And yeah, Veteran Resolve, it's called Veteran Resolve in Global. The original method to farm the Veteran Resolve ability is to get abducted. Now, the problem with that is that abduction is complete randomness. So, if you do one run of abduction, and you can only get abducted by spamming and completing time attacks. So, for example, if I were to try to get abducted, I would need to spam the easiest time attack that I could go for. I would go for Hark, or I would go for Traces of Darkness, especially if you're well geared and you can easily beat these bosses. So, you will want to spam this, and you want to spam it at a certain difficulty, super hard or higher. If you go at very hard, you can get abducted on very hard. The problem is you're not going to get a Returner Veteran Resolve drop. Now, depending on what difficulty, you also get a certain grade of Returner. So if you do it on super hard, you get a Veteran Resolve grade 1. If you do it on extra hard, you get a Veteran Resolve grade 3. And when it comes to these drops, it is fixed. You will get it guaranteed if you get abducted and you complete that abduction run on that certain difficulty. I don't know what the ultra hard variant gives, but they will most likely give you a Returner as well. And you can get abducted most likely on ultra hard. So yeah, the problem with abduction, you need to spam this an X amount of times until you get abducted. How many times? It's random. That's why I hate farming for Returners, and that's why I avoided getting that particular ability, especially when it comes to my all-rounder stat ability stuff. Now, what they have over here, this is a bit of a spoiler and I already released it on my channel, but there is a certain mode, it is an extreme quest that drops Returners. The good thing about this extreme quest is that there's two variants. You got the solo one and you got the party one. Both of them, if you look at the quest records, they give you Returners. Is it 100% guaranteed? No, but it gives you a chance. But the thing is, this is accessible. It does not have RNG behind it. You can easily spam this quest as long as you meet its requirement. and they can go at an 8 slot compared to a 1 slot. So this quest is like godlike in terms of going for a returner, or go about farming returners. But if that thing didn't exist, the only way to get them were through abduction, and that is a pain. A huge pain in the ass. And now let me look at this. Kirito versus Guardian. It says normal or higher. Complete an ARC's quest, and I think I also need to bring them. Are we going on a date again? We're going on a fucking date, aren't we? We're bringing everyone again. Alright. And then Ricky's like, you can get returning through from XQ42. Right. Yes, it is like crack. But the thing is, if the thing about crack is that it does not give you dex. So it's kind of like an all stat without the dex. The other thing about crack is that it emphasizes more on your defense and HP. Returner technically gives you all stats. It gives you that plus 30 in dex, but it also gives you a lot more PP. I think it's 5 or 6 PP.
The most important part of dance is music. So now let's listen to the music and identify...
Oh yeah, you do need Extreme Quest for entry still. Yeah, that's the only thing about the Extreme Quest. You do need to pay the passes, but it's not hard to get a pass. It's worth it though. And once again, you don't need to deal with randomness behind it. It's fixed. You just need to pay the toll fee and you're good to go. The problem with abduction, once again, it's random. Like, you have to spam it an X amount of times. So it might take you, if you're super lucky, it might take you one run of a time attack, and then when you try to retry it again, you can get abducted. But there will be times where you're spamming it for hours on end, and you'll get an abduction. But it might have been after spamming it 1 to 2 fucking hours. And that's what I was trying to do in one of my previous recordings where I was prepping to talk about how to farm Veteran Resolve and Returner. I didn't even get an abduction after trying like 1 to 2, 3 hours of recording. That was painful. I did not want you guys to go through such an annoying process. But because of Extreme Quest, it's open now. You can farm for Returner, and it's not that bad. But for Global, they don't have it yet. You will get it eventually. No, I don't want to retry this. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, so 5 PP for Returner. Thanks for the heads up. Gotta pay the troll toll. Yep. Also, yeah, the thing about the, when they revamped the Extreme Quest, or the client order from Cletho, you guys might remember this if you played in episode 4 and 5 for the Japanese PSO2, but I hated how you had to do a bunch of Extreme Quest stages. That kind of ate away the Extreme Passes that you might have stocked up on. That annoyed me, just because, like, you couldn't rush through those Extreme Quest stages. I mean, you could because lower difficulty and whatnot, but the problem was just going through it in itself. I got a feeling it might play another cutscene. Now, where's that cutscene? Oh, there it is. Sword skill. Huh, alright. Let me actually show this off. And let me get on my dark look. Bench is like, hi sis, just came back here to say goodnight, going to sleep. Alright, thanks for stopping by to say that, sis. I'll see you around. You might need to plan a way to farm for more Extreme Quests. Ricky's like, Returner 5 plus all 30 HP. Alright, okay, so you explained that. Crack 5 is attack 30, defense 50, HP 50, PP 2. Alright, so let me see what this looks like. There's a sword art on mine. Oh god, that's a Sinrin Kagura. I'm still mad at that. Like, I want that Sinrin Kagura to be a bit explicit. Like, if I see that explosion animation, you gotta get rid of the clothes. Now, question is, where's the sword art? I did use you, right? Yes, I did. You're not in my storage. Where are you? Where's the... Oh, it might be a basic action. Hold up. Bonsai, hip, hooray. Look that way. There we go. So it's a part 9. La sword skill. Let's see what that looks like. I think that's the command. It needs to be fast. It can't be that slow. Come on. Hey there, Steffi. How you doing? He was like, how many cracked 1 fighters do I need for a cracked 5 for the final pick? Yep, 36 of it without fail. When you go from when it comes to the upgrade path in itself, it's not that bad to get from a crack 1 to a 2 to a 2 to a 3. The problem is when you try to get the 3s to a 4 and then a 4 to a 5. My best advice is to try to do it on a boost week. You can technically get these crack 1s to a crack 3 without a boost week, but from there on out, from 3 to 4 and 4 to 5, you want a boost week just to increase your chances so you don't need to rework everything. Alright, so I got rid of that. So I completed all of the Sword Art Online stuff. I already did Saddam on this. Let me actually go do my extreme quest. So to do this weeklies, I need to go to Aquatic. And not only that, I think the other quest is to grind something. Oh wait, no, I already grinded because of Kirito and their quest, so I need to turn in a certain client order. What I could do and be lazy about is just turn one of these in. 2 of these in. Which other ones do I want to do? I'm gonna turn in this emergency quest one. Got the 200. I could do the Balvados one and just hold on to that for next week. And then I should be set. I already got this. Nagaway says, it was a wasted opportunity with Senran Kagura. Could have had those stripping stage finishes so we could see Arabi do an involuntary pole dance at the end. Oh yeah, like, oh man, I really wish they did have like a, you know, the clothes after blow up, but that might take a bit of effort depending on what you're wearing. Like, if I wore something like this and then I do that animation, I expect the clothes to fly off. Yeah, you can't do anything else with that one, and then... It would be nice if it was a reaction as well. I don't think there's a lot of reaction, lobby actions. Okay, the male variant is pretty much you do it, but once again, like, you see the animation where the clips and the clothes are ripped, but I'm still clothed. That's a big no-no. Savvy says, I know, wait, And then Vance says, I already deep dived into Crack on Global, bought all the cracks. Oh shit, you really bought all of them out. And then Panda's like, man, I have not checked the market for the, what's the rate going? And then Steffi says, I know crack drops from the new risk quest in NA, but is there a specific enemy that drop cracks? Example, Lapras dropping Doom Breaks. No, sadly. It's pretty much RNG with the mobs and stuff. You just gotta look for it and pick it up. Make sure to have the Monkey King bar on you though, because that will increase your chances slightly. Nagawa says Sega can have it done all the way. No, Sega could have it done. All they have to do is make people buy the glittery sensors with AC. Yeah, they could have capitalized on this because, once again, Senran Kagura's is infamous for their fighting games, especially in the clothes and stuff. You'll get it if you've seen it. So on ship 2, it's going for 70k for 4 slot, 5 slot. That's not bad at all. That's the same price over here. And crack is kind of a popular ability, so you're not going to see that decrease as much. Now, if it goes to stupid numbers like 2 million, you might want to wait till it decreases in value. Unless you want to capitalize on that increase and sell your own fodder piece so you can make a profit, then go ahead. Wait, what stage am I doing? Okay, I got 15. I was about to say, did I? Wait, am I starting from 15 going to 16? Is my brain dumb? Fuck, my brain is dumb. Hold up, this is the wrong one. I'm abandoning. Even though this is a waste of a... I can always get more passes. I think I can exchange it with the X cubes. Advances, barrier bosses, they have a ring around them. Ask Steffi. Where they have a coordinational thing like area attacks and frontal attacks. Yeah, that barrier, you gotta pay attention to its rules. Like, think about Extreme Quest, but on a boss. And you just need to follow its condition. So if it tells you to fight it up close, you have to do that. If you don't, then it's gonna nerf your true damage. If it tells you to fight it from a long distance, then you would want to do that. If it tells you to shoot it in the front or attack it in the front, you need to do that. If it tells you to attack in the back, you need to do that. That gimmick, you get to see it every now and then. So get used to those barriers. Not limited to the boss, normal enemies have that barrier too. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so... Yeah, that's true, that's true. I forgot that normal mobs have it. I've just been seeing a lot of the big boys have the barrier. Yeah, the thing is just hope that it drops naturally. Pop a 250, get the Monkey King bar. Why is my friend screaming in the chat? Oh. After demonstration of Starburst Stream and Mother's Rosario. Oh, I did talk about the lobby action? Huh. I guess they did get the translation, so I will see if I can get some other character to view the cutscenes. I think I could view them from a terminal in my room, or I could just click on that certain tab that they added in the quest counter. Van says, yeah, normally I would see big mobs with the barriers, to be honest. I do know that this, or with what Ricky pointed out, yeah, some small mobs do have that barrier. It's just that you'll see a lot of the big boys have it a lot more. Thunder says, on risk, I pick up everything, and when I am full, I just lock on my crack and deposit them and discard the rest. Pretty much what I do too. Sometimes I would keep some of this stuff just so I can, like, feed a mag or just have stuff to descent for later client orders. Vicky's like, but yeah, bosses have the higher chance to drop crack in the game with the Divine Order. Oh, this goes with Divine Order. Bosses with black photonic core has higher chance of dropping it compared to normal enemies. Good to note. Katori. Who's Katori? Wait, Katori. Wait, Katori, isn't Katori the crazy chick? No, that's Corey. Who's Katori? Oh yeah, Katori is the one with the dual blade. She's the teacher for the dual blades. Yeah. Oh. She does technically dual blade. And then Crew asked, oh, do you feed your mag every once in a while? Yes, I do. Like, if I do want to be a tad serious and I forgot certain supports, I will feed it, but right now I'm just being lazy. Sorry if it bugs you. Okay, so yeah, now you guys are mentioning about how Katori is the NPC. Or your mentor for dual blades. Yeah, I forgot about her. She technically does dual blades. She's getting overshadowed by Kirito right now. And then Tana's like, feed a mag. We know you don't feed a mag. Oh yeah. If you expect me to be on point with feeding mag top, it's gonna be a thing. So I apologize if anyone is bugged by that. The only time I feed a mag is if I'm serious. I know that it got support abilities where it's gonna save my ass. But it's not on this mag. So I got the, this 45, and I completed this. I might want to pop that Goku, because I tend to forget about Magatsu Go. Let me do that. Let me make sure that it expires on. I could hold on to this. Yeah, I'll hold on to that, because that I could do on PSO2 Day as well. Yeah, this is Katori. Down here. Hey there! We got a Kirito just chilling with his dual blades. What is this song? I never heard this song on Jet Set Radio. Mischievous boy. Oh, I'm playing stuff from the Jet Set Grind, not the Jet Set Radio Future. Let me actually swap that, because I do want the stuff from the Jet Set Radio. Crew's like, I wouldn't feed it if there was a way to... I wouldn't feed it if there was a way to turn it off the... Wait. Trying to read that. I would feed it if there was a way to turn off the empty battery symbol. Yeah, that battery sign, I really don't want it to pop up. But it's whatever. Ricky's like, same, I don't feed my mag unless I'm doing stuff like EQ or Ultimate Quest. It has to be something serious where I have to be like, yeah, okay, I'll feed my mag. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to swap, so... Still, I kind of wish this was a 13 star, not a 12 star. They should fix that slight translation. Let me refresh. Maybe they did change it.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. And a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, place your bets. Who wants to come? Six to point. Who wants to come? Six to point. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if I go on this character, will I have... Let me see if that changed. No, it's still 13 star. It's, you know, it's a 12 star, not 30 star. But yeah, the big thing though, once again, if you guys weren't here earlier, for the Japanese PSO2, they're giving out another Light Weaver Stone. So you got one for the new Battle Pass, Mission Pass, but you also got this one. And then if you didn't do the title one, you got that one. So you can get 3 Light Weavers. 3 Light Weavers. So make sure that you do these certain missions. I'll have a separate video emphasizing on it again. Let's see if Kirito and Asuna would talk to this character. Okay, yeah, so all of your characters are gonna go through this cutscene. I will stop the stream when I go eat lunch, but then I'll start it up again. Hopefully I can translate it so I can get show you guys what they're saying. Oh, it's gonna be weird. Like, I have like so many characters and they get to go with different responses. Actually, my question is, do these responses actually count towards something? Like, do they actually play a role in the story development? Kun says, hey Morph, what's up? Just out of curiosity, do Japanese players still run advanced quests? No. Like, the only time they run it, like, if you're asking if they run advanced quests because it has some value behind it, not anymore. Advanced quests, you only run those on the Japanese PS2 if it's for your weeklies. Anything else, it's gotta be very specific, and there's a very specific reason to why you would do it. But in terms of the overall use of it now, in this day and age, no. Now, I think for global, you guys still do those because they drop badges, right? Let's see if I can actually do these quests again. Oh shit, you can. Oh shit, you can. This is not just one account. You can get multiple sets of these. Yeah, Divide Quest does drop diehards. It's just that it's a bit on the higher stages. Actually, let me go back on Zell and do some of my tier missions before I forget. And then I'll just chill with you guys, chat with you guys, before I end this stream. And then I'll stream again later. Hopefully once I get the translations for that sword art. Crew's like, no, sometimes the talk decisions just alter the next line from the NPC. That sucks. I hate it when they give you that option, but it doesn't really do anything of huge significance. Like, yeah, sure, different dialogue choice, but then it's gonna go on the same path again. That's why when I do some like RPG Maker games, I make sure that if you do say something, it has significance behind it. Like I add another quest or something. I like those sort of games that do emphasize on the dialogue choice, and you can be, you know, evil and are good, or whatever you said did have a factor to whatever is going to be developed. And then Ricky's like, no, diehards only drop from supplies step in divide quests. Oh, okay, maybe that, okay, gotcha. Crew's like, advanced quests are just useful on global to get full-time boosters. Hopefully we can get the exchange them sooner for ultimate booster. The thing about that, Crew, is that when divide quest comes out, it's gonna kill advanced quests, because instead of farming advanced quests for the photon boosters, you could definitely do that over there for global, but you have to think about how long it takes to get these photon boosters. You would need to actually do physical runs of advanced quests. So if I go over here and show you guys, these ultimate boosters, you need 90 photon boosters. How many boosters can you get in your advanced quest run? And how long does it take time-wise? Depending on your answer, then I'm gonna have to point at, like, this is just for one ultimate booster. I did try to farm a good chunk of photon boosters in the past before they released Divide Quest, and it was a bit easier. It was a pain in the ass. I just didn't like it because it wasn't in tune with the current meta or the current stuff that was going on in PSO2. Now with Divide Quest, once again, spoilers for those who are watching. If you look over here and you look at the Divide Quest info and you look at the weekly point reward, you could get 5 of these ultimate boosters. And you could most likely run this quest for a good maybe 20 to 30 minutes. You got 5 of these right off the get-go. You don't need to try to farm 450 photon boosters. So if you're not farming as much now in terms of photon boosters, you don't really need to worry about it for global, because Divide Quest is going to tackle that issue. Same can be said with the pure photons, because you will need pure photons. And then when it comes to Divide Quest overall, you need these mats for certain weapon upgrades. You need these fragments for the plus potentials for certain 15 stars. And then you'll need them for upgrades to get a pure off, and then upgrade that into a still. And then that can also be used for endgame. You'll need these modules so you can get the still upgrade, or you can trade in these modules for the crash units that will pop up later. Thank you, 630. I will have to I'm gonna have to cover up the screen or swap to the camera only. Hopefully the mic is still working. Fucking 630, how dare you? That was random. Alright, swap. Now we're back. Kun says, hey Morph, what's up? Just out of curiosity. Oh wait, already you asked that. Kun says, from my knowledge, we run those mainly for photon boosters. Don't. So this is my slight harsh opinion. I would stop trying to do that. I would stop doing advanced quests. Now, this is just my opinion. You do whatever you want to do. If there are teammates that still need to try to level up and you don't have like the feature quests that can allow you to power level easily, then you might want to do the advanced quest as it is. But because of the Divide quests, I would not worry about photon boosters as much. Now, if I wanted to get certain cosmetics and stuff, then go ahead and farm advanced quests for now to get those photon boosters, which you can trade in for those items. But if I was trying to worry about like the ultimate boosters, I wouldn't sweat it, just because this thing here, you will farm these modes, this particular quest. If you have a good chunk of characters, you can do it for multiple characters. So if, once again, taking my example, it's a bit extreme. I know I'm not going to do such a thing, but if I have 20 characters, and if I get 250,000 points for each one of these, I'm going to get 100 of these ultimate boosters. 100 of them. Now, it might take me a while, but still, I'm getting 100 of them, along with like 200 of these pure photons. But once again, that's just my harsh opinion. You might want to get the photon boosters so you can spend it on other materials, but in terms of like you trying to get these ultimate boosters, don't sweat it, because you'll get these ultimate boosters once Divide comes out. Divide is going to be the next big thing you will be spamming constantly. Even right now, over here in Japanese PS2, this is still your go-to, because almost all the materials you need is in Divide Quest. You just need to hit those certain criteria. This is why it's fixed, this is why it's good. Alright, so that is a good fair point. If you don't want to use like X cubes for those high disc, then you would want to maybe try to farm advanced quests and get those. It still has a bit of RNG, but it's still good to do. So that's a point that you can do. But overall, if you hit endgame, you're gonna want to do Divide more than anything. Like, sure, if you're like, once again, if you're doing advanced, most likely you're helping out someone that needs to get a couple runs in or try to get those materials. And then, like, if you don't have this particular quest, for example, then you might want to help them up in leveling and power leveling and stuff. It's just that you need to know how to run the advanced quest to get the most out of it. Like, to get the most XP out of advanced quest, you need to make sure you're grouped up, make sure that you pop your mags every now and then, make sure that you clear all these different areas. Yeah, it's still 20 per, what, for whatever disc you're going for, it's gonna be 20 X cubes. It's gonna be at level 17. So if you really want to spend your X cubes, you can get these. It's just that if you want the crafted variant, you will need to find a crafter for that, or you need to personally do it yourself. The only abilities that, or only photon arts and techniques that aren't in the X Cube shop would be the compound techniques. You can get them by trading in photon spheres instead. And then there's the simple compound techniques, which you have to do a certain client order to get them. And I think it's from Marlu. Is it from you? Yeah, from Marlu. She gives you certain simple compound techniques. Note that these are good. I think one of them specifically helps out in terms of mob control and just fucking them up. Ratchet, hey, how is the event on JP? In terms of the Sword Art Online, you get everything that they give you. All you need to do is go through their client orders. How many client orders are there? There's 4 here, and then another 4. So you can get Asuna's hair account lock, you can get Kirito hair account lock, you can get their base outfits, you can get their weapon camos, you can get the voices, and then you can get their lobby action. And the lobby action is gonna be, I think it's... So here start the dual blade action. Now I don't think you can customize the swords, it's stuck like that. ReDFFF says, hey Morph, where can you farm crack in future? Right now in global there are only the risk. I think Ultimate Quest might be able to give it. For the Japanese side, we were able to get some of these crack abilities from limited quests and some seasonal urgent quests. Actually, another place to farm crack would be the new extreme quest as well. Let me stare at the ultimate quest. Yeah, so this ultimate quest over here, it's not out yet for global. You'll get it maybe midway into episode 6. You'll get this ship infiltration large enemy battleship. So you can get cracks over here. It's not a guaranteed, but it's better than, well, it's not a guaranteed. You're still dealing with RNG, but this is an alternative place to farm. The reason why you may want to also farm for this one is due to the one glare type. This glare right here. Because you will require this glare. You will need this glare for the glare catalyst. Pretty much, it's this tank boy, fortress boy, 4-leg boy. The other one, once again, is Extreme Quest, because not only does it drop returner abilities, it's gonna drop crack abilities as well. However, I've seen a lot more returners than cracks. Yeah, you see returner crack do drop, but the big reason why you want to farm this one though is for the returner, veteran resolve. Hopefully that answers your question, RDDD. Alright, so going back to chat, making sure that I got everything. The thing about Advanced Quest is that I personally farmed some of them. Well, one specific map for affixes and augments. There was a trick that my friend taught me which helped me get like basic grade 3 abilities, but that's kind of obsolete now because of the SAF for... What is it? The SAF for the grade 5 abilities. I think it's supposed to be emergency maintenance. Oh. Pulled up something wrong. Nope, nope. Where is it? Let me refresh this. Okay, so due to an issue with the title counter, we distributed further notes updates 1010. The title did back up and running regarding the Fluxio weapons given out. They'll be recollected at some point, some form of the... Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be an emergency maintenance. When? That's my question. I think they'll update it later. Ricky's like, I think you could trade weapon badge for ultimate boosters from New Year's shop. I have a few stack of ultimate boosters from there. Oh yeah, I think so too. Okay, I need to check that out. Ken says, that's why I'm not doing them now to get as much Meseta as I can. He was like, they are super awesome, they make Force a valid class. Is Exceed Energy Divine will fixable? It is, but the big problem is you need a receptor. And Ricky just answered that. Badge says, wow, that's a lot for free. I hope Global gonna have more like that. I can't say. I really can't say for Global. I send my regards and sympathies to those who are playing Global, because you guys are missing a lot of collabs. There's not only this one, there's like Evangelion, the Final Fantasy 14, and you guys are about to get NGS. Now, they might release it in the future, but at the same time, I don't know which one they will release an update. Because you guys right now got the Blaze Blue and the Guilty Gear. We already had ours way back then. We are getting a revamp by next year with Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. Hopefully they get particular outfits and costumes that I want with that update. And most likely with that update as well, they're going to revamp all the old stuff. Panda's like, the Boss Rush recommended quest from 2 days ago was dropping crack as well. Oh, Piper. Let me check that. Wait, I don't, the quest is not up. The quest will most likely be up in 2 to 3 days. Right now we got World Engulfed in Shadows. Let me stare at this. New Year. So yeah, if you think over here, you guys have that Rising badge over there in Global. Over here in Japan, we have the Weapon badge. The Weapon badge does not have the same stuff like the Global. For example, if you were to look at number 4, excuse me, or it would be different from the Global variant, because this is old type weapons and they're not as important. Now they do have old camos though that you might want to go for. And in terms of the currency, you can easily swap these currencies for the Weapon Badge SP, which then can be used for all these different shops other than the 2020. For the 2020... weird. I don't see any ultimate boosters though. Marification says, despite the countering for Braver, do you think Braver... Wait, Braver... Are you referring to Phantom? Braver Phantom? Or Phantom at level 95? I haven't tried that out. Now, with the Phantom, it's just going to be a different moveset compared to that of the Braver Phantom. Depending on your preference alone, that will steer you in one direction. Now, if you're okay with both, then you might want to toy around with both. I would personally lean on the former, just maining Braver. But then again, I'm a big fan of playing that class because that was my first class that I went for. And then, what is it? I just like that countering that they do. You can increase that damage, but you need a specific... S5 ability for that. Phantom's fun in terms of the dodging mechanic and having those bullets shoot back at their opponent. It's just that, once again, it might fall onto preference alone. Just because if you like that sort of mechanic and you're used to the Phantom a lot more than like the Braver Phantom aspect, then you might want to go for Phantom Katana main. But if you're familiar with the countering and you like doing that and not having to move around as much or something, have a bit of control, then you might want to stay on that one. It's just, once again, falls on preference. RDFFF says, how much does Divine Order go for in Japan service? Heard they are like ultra rare drops. Not sure if I should get one or two right now. It gets popular because if you do have the divine receptor, then you would want that divine order. There is another ability called divine will. Do not mix that up with order because order gives you the highest in terms of stats. Let me show it. So yeah, there's 3 divine abilities: divine, order, receptor, and will. You definitely need receptor to try to get order to transfer. With order, you can see that at a low slot, it's at 2 mil. However, if I were to look at an 8 slot, it's pretty goddamn high. Now, it's not that expensive, but the thing is, you need the receptor as well, and that receptor can be expensive. Or, it's not there. I think the music just stopped. Oh, it just stopped. Weird. Alright, so let me show what order gives, and then I'll show divine will, then I'm gonna have to end the stream, eat, but I will be streaming again after I'm done eating. Let me get the pizza. So, divine order gives you attack plus 50, plus 20, HP plus 10 PP, so it covers the main stats that a lot of people would go for. Divine will, however, it's a bit lackluster, and once again, don't get this confused with order, because will gives plus 20 attack, plus 5 PP. Now, if you are trying to focus on the PP aspect in all your attacks, it's okay, but order gives you the higher one, and if you really plan to use that receptor, you just want that order compared to the will. The reason why I'm explaining this as well is due to how I fucked up in one of my fixes, because I mixed it up with the divine will. Yeah, Crew says S5 Hangeki Edge or 6-1 S1 Yellow Moon Flash. Ricky's like, Divine Order is rare drop from the enemy with the Black Photonic Core. It's pretty cheap in Japan at the moment. It is? How much is it over there? Yeah, 18 mil for an 8 slot. The expensive one is Receptor though. Yeah, receptors are going to be expensive depending on if you know how to manipulate it, what the slot number is. And then Luke like asked, are there attack 6 receptors? Attack 6 receptors? Ricky's like, yes, attack 6 receptors are from Sergeant's Department of Scratch as well. Oh, you mean like a grade 6? Yeah, there will be. You got the Might 6, Shoot 6, and the Casting 6. But yeah, it's from that scratch. You can't buy it normally. You could technically affix it now. I will have to make an update video talking about those basic enhancements. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video for now, or this stream for now. I am gonna go eat. I am very hungry. So, I'll see you guys roughly around maybe 30-45 minutes. I'll announce it through Twitter and through Discord. And if you want to join, you can look in the description for both my Twitter and my Discord. But yeah, I'm hungry. So, I'm gonna make sure that I eat a good chunk of food so I don't complain about my hunger. And then, hopefully I can also update the tweaker so we can see what they're saying for the Sword Art Online collab. Alright, peace!